pushing till I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah, pushing myself to the limit. I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes made me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't wait 8 weeks. They too focus on the image now, but that ain't me. A lot of rats taking pics.
All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? Good to see you guys. W's in the chat. Let's go. We ready. We're back. We are back.
Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that. Like I changed up. Had a kid. I'm a dad. Gotta make
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's get to it. How we feeling? How we feeling?
I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pick for the gram. Stay true to my supporters. Yes, I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch.
Who we got here today? Let's take a look. Magnus in the building. There he is, bright and early. Wow. Let's go. Kids in every session. Him and Johnny Gems, man. Holy. Talk about payouts. Poppin', boys. Z Gamer in the house. There he is. There he is. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's do this. We're back. We're back. We're back. It is game time here. Good to see you guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. I'll spill some excess over here. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see everyone here today. Hope you guys are well. What up, Classic Trader? YOLO Trader in the house. Louis G is in the building. There he is. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's good? Ryder K, SK, Shakes in the house. What up, Henko's iPhone? Yeah, band's counted up in the building. What's up, Captain? What up, Drew? What's good? B21 in the building. There he is. There he is. What's up, Exit Strat? What up, Dylan? DJ Scratchers in the house. Scratching up some payouts, baby. Scratching them. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Winnie? Winnie winning. Winnie winning out here. Isam in the building. Another one. Another winner. What up, Yanosh? There he is. There he is. Front page body. How we feeling? What's good? It's Price Action. Kev is here. What's poppin'? What up, Leisker? Sharma G in the building. What's goody? What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you all. Yeah. You guys ready? Game time, baby. Game time. What's up, DeMarco? 8 a.m. NY Open. Let's see if we could do something here around like 8:15. But man, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Yeah, let's get started here. Let me just take care of a few things on my end here. How y'all feeling, man? What's the word of the day? You guys got anything for me today? How you feeling? Can you guys give me a word? Maybe one word of the day? Yeah, I don't know. Just give me a second. Let me get myself organized over here on this side. 8:15 might be the play. We're bullish on the 4-hour. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Progress. Poised. Grateful. Blessed. Okay. Sleep, willpower. All right, let's do it. Sleep and willpower, baby. Worthy. I like that. I like that. Paid, baby. I like that. Payouts. I like that. Hey, we like that. Snap. You guys got some good words. Eccentric. Okay. W. All right. Abundance. Okay. I see it. I see it. Love. There we go. Conquer. All right, W. All right, let's not turn this into one of those motivational, inspirational, give me a word of the day. Rah, 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 rah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm good to go. Let me lower the music. I'm going to pray for y'all real quick. One thing we are going to do is I'm going to pray for y'all real quick. I'm going to send you guys some love, and we're going to bless this session here, and then we're going to begin, all right? Let's do that. Let's do that. Father God, we thank you for another opportunity, Lord. We're so grateful that we can gather like this from our own homes, our offices, our own space, and we could be all over the world, and you've given us an opportunity to be here together for a divine purpose, a divine reason. We thank you, Lord, for waking us up to the illusion, for waking us up to the limitations that the world has put on us. We know we're in the world, but not of it, Lord. So we thank you for that realization. We thank you for that awakening. Lord, we just ask that you would bless this session here today. I pray for each and every individual as they move in and out and about their day here today. Lord, send a blessing on them, a blessing on their family. And we just give you all the glory for being here with us today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. We ain't here to convert you. We don't do religion over here. We do awareness, awakenness, right? We don't do limitations over here, all right? You just come as you are, and you just listen good. Listen good, my friends. You're going to hear some divine words throughout these live streams, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time, right? So let's jump into it here, and let me lower the music just a little bit more, and let's get to business. You guys ready? Yeah? What a New York session we have been on. My goodness, my goodness. Let's talk about this. Let's do a fresh top-down analysis. If you guys can, please give me a like on the stream. Sub to the channel. The likes are so weak. I'm like, that we can't represent like that here at TTE. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't liked this stream or yesterday's stream, gang, we're giving away so much wisdom, so much knowledge, so much pips, so much money. Like, so many people are making so much money. Give the stream a like, sub to the channel if you're not subbed, and jump on this train here because it is moving. It's going places, and it's moving fast here. So please do that for me, and just give me 1 sec. Let me close this door, and we're going to get into it. I beg you, I beg you. Okay, let's do it. All right, no more begging. Let's do this. Let's talk about Goldie, my friends. Let's talk about the daily time frame here. And let's get into it. New York session style. So you got this bullish move, right? We've obviously been moving down for quite some time here on the daily. Now we have a yesterday's candle, which we talked about continuing bearish, but we also talked about keeping an eye on this range right here. Right? So notice how we never closed below the range there. You guys peeped that, right? Who remembers yesterday's breakdown? We talked about this move coming down today, but also to keep an eye, right, on what we got going over here to the left and see if we're actually going to close below it. So we did not close below the range there, right? So it is not surprising to me that now I see this candle after breaking the lows coming back up here to potentially break its own high, right? We could potentially here get a bullish closure on the daily today, sitting above support, right? Something like that for price to now continue maybe moving up, you know, maybe somewhere into these ranges here to do, I don't know, some sort of a retest, market structure type of deal. So yeah, I'm totally open here to the buys. I did peep that the 4 hour is bullish as well. So let's drop down to the 4 hour, because if you notice here, you got a nice rejection here. So what does that look like on the lower time frames? That's what we need to identify, right? So let's drop down to the 4 hour here. We see that 4 hour candle ended up breaking the previous lows, right? We closed pretty much right at support, right? If we look left, let me just grab the yellow. We look left over here, right? We closed right at support. So we filled the entire range, right, that we talked about filling yesterday. We filled it all between New York, Asian, and London. We filled the whole entire range on this 4 hour time frame. Just beautiful. Our analysis yesterday was so on point. It just worked out to the T here. So now that we have that rejection, the rejection looks like it's a 4 hour engulfing bullish candle, right? So with the 4 hour candle now making its low, starting to come back up here, if we break those 4 hour highs, there's a very high chance we move into 40.80 here today maybe before 10 a.m., you know, through that 8:30 through 9:30 candles here. So let's go take a look at what the structure looks like on this 4 hour chart. You guys are stupid. All right, quick timeout. This guy's staring at me, all right? I don't know. Have you guys ever had pressure? There's no pressure like this guy right here. He puts the pressure on big time. Oh man, it's not the 1,000 other people that are here. It's this one make-believe guy right there that gets me nervous. I don't know what it is. No. Just kidding. Anyways, let's go see what this structure looks like, right? See, take a look at that 4-hour candle here. Let's see what the structure looks like. So we got the 1 hour now moving up here. So I seen that there was some potential sells about to play out, but I stayed away, being that 4-hour candle is bullish, right? So I really, and I mean I really like these buys. If we can close back above 45 here, we have such clean range moving all the way up towards like 70, 76 here. So we are starting to come back up. These are also going to be our 4-hour highs sitting right here, gang. So if we break it, right, ideally the best case scenario here would be a break, boom, break like this. That leaves a wick. We close below here, right? Leave that wick right there, and then begin to break out and push up from there. So if we can get that on the 1 hour, that'd be great. I'd also be open to potential celery plays on the 30-minute time frame. So we have the 30-minute candle coming up now, right? So again, break of these lows here activates so many sellers. I think there was a celery play, yeah, on the 15. I was so tempted, but stayed out because I didn't want to go against the 4-hour candle here. So we have a 30-minute closure coming up here in 20 minutes, a 15-minute closure coming up in 5 minutes. So we'll peep game when the 15-minute candle closes. You do have a resistance here at 39, and if we are anticipating that 4-hour candle to move up, we could potentially get a head start, taking buys above 49 here, expecting this candle to flip bullish, break the highs, and continue moving up towards that resistance there. So some potential. There's definitely some potential here. What we could also do is potentially wait on that 8:30 candle, make sure we get a closure above 48, and then begin to go from there, right? Because if we do take the buys above 39 here, it's not that big of a deal. Just keep in mind we're going to be playing in this field over here, right? So just keep that in mind. I think I'm pretty open to doing it as long as we get a closure above and a lower wick on the next candle. We got like a 50, potentially 60 pip range here. That looks pretty good to go. The only issue is this area right here is nothing logical on the 4-hour, right? It's literally just the 4-hour flipping from bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish, blah, 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 right? So that means that anything within here could really go either way. So we'll see how the closure looks and how everything kind of plays out when we get there. But I think it's going to be much better to wait on some sort of a 30, maybe even a 1-hour closure here above those resistances. So but I'm pretty bullish for the most part. Let's stay put here on the 15-minute time frame for the next like 5 minutes or so, and we'll see if we can get this candle to close above. And if we can, then we should be able to take advantage of 820, right? Comics open, and some nice volume coming in there. So just wait for this candle here, and then we go from there. If it closes below, then we'll most likely have to wait on the 30-minute, and at least if the 30-minute closes strong at 8:30, we're taking a buy off of a beautiful 30-minute candle, right? 30-minute onion, which should be able to, help us out here. So yeah, let's see what happens. As of right now, I'm going to stay put on the 15-minute time frame. I'm going to look for potential buys above 40.40 here today, and see if we can catch that wick fill, and then continue to move up based on that 4-hour candle, flipping bullish, breaking its highs, and moving along here, right? Daily also will be breaking the highs up there as well. So yeah, let's see if we can get it. Let's see. But all good for the most part here. Wait on 15, wait on 30, and then we're golden. Cool. And then the sells are pretty valid here. I think at this point, I would probably look for sells below 30, 33, right, as these kind of range 2 sells here. So I wouldn't take those based off of what I just told you. I was tempted to take them, but they weren't right. You know what I mean? 4 hours still being bullish, that would have went against the playbook. So I want to see if we can maybe close back below the range, right? I don't know why I moved that back below the range. Then we could take the sells coming back down. All right. So something like this, and we are good to go. Yeah, and that's why I'm a little shaky about the buys in here. You know what I mean? Because again, we could wick in there just to grab liquidity, just to kind of close below the range to get that whole range filled there. So but you know what I mean, you gotta just trade the probability of it all, and if it looks good, we'll take it. If not, we'll hold off and get some more information. All right, cool. So that is that, my friends. That is that. Let's put sells below here now is pretty good, and then yeah, Boom, there. Dress it up, make it look good. For all the SRC, ICT, ABC traders that come in here, got to make it at least look, you know, nice. And boom, I think we're good. I think we Gucci. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. So keep that in mind. I'll probably go a little lower in my size in here because of everything I just mentioned. But if we do get the closure, again, with that 4 hour being bullish, daily rejecting out of that area here as well, I think I'm pretty open to start going long here. All right. All right. All right. Is this guy good? Are you good? Do you understand? Yeah? Kabish? You comprehend? Now he's just sitting there waiting on the signal. Okay, breakdown done. Next step, wait for a signal. Anyways. The FVG gonna be filled? Oh yeah, true. Is there an imbalance? Oh man. So how you guys doing? Welcome in. Good to see you guys. What a day yesterday. What a day the day before. What a day the day before that. What a week before that week. And what a week before that one. And my goodness, what a month it's been. Yeah. Why was the celery play not a range 2? Just because there was never a break and retest. You know what I mean? So as much as I wanted to get in, my thought process was, we haven't done anything. There is no range 2 here, right? Especially if you look at the 30-minute as well, right? There's no range 2, right? And we're overextended at that, right? So if we go drop down to the 15, nothing really changes there. You know, like you just kind of had a candle wick up and then one break the low. I felt like that right there was just so obvious, you know, that the lows were going to get broken. And with the 4 hour being bullish, sellers were going to get activated in here and then potentially right at those lows trying to be safe and whatnot. So I just had a feeling that the liquidity was going to sit there with the 4 hour again being bullish, right? 4 hour plays a major role here. And then what do you know? NY Open pops us up. All sellers are out now. Yep. So a break and a retest would have been much better. And that's honestly crafty, just New York Open stuff right there. That's why, oh my God, that was so ugly. That's why I stay out of NY Open for the most part, like the 8 a.m. candle, is because this always happens. Always. Little cheeky New York Open. Cheeky. All right, here comes our 15-minute closure. Let's take a look at it. We're going to need a lower wick. There is some potential here. We have Comics Open coming up. I mean, this is where we could potentially, you know, break the highs here, right, and start moving up. So let's see if we can get a lower wick. And then there's a potential here for a buy stop on Goldie. Potential. Let's see if we can get down towards, like, back towards 40.40. A nice little bottom wick, and then we enter on the break of the current candle high here if that stays put. Be about a 50 pip stop. You got a 30 pip advantage point, and then, you know, you got a full clean range up here. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this could be the bullish liquidity here too, so keep that in mind. I'm going to go like very small here because, again, we know what this area is, but we also know that we got volume, right? We got 4 hour candle on our time. On our like bias, right? Being bullish. We have the daily rejecting. We have the 1 hour moving up. We have a 30-minute moving up. We have a 15 closure now, right? So there's a lot of things that are in our favor. We're not always going to get everything to line up perfectly, but, you know, before we take a trade, so sometimes you have to bank on those probabilities of if it makes a lower wick, right? If it re-breaks the highs, basically if it does everything we need it to do, then we can have a buy stop. Yeah, and we still may get stopped out, right? You still may lose that trade, so you just got to keep all that in mind. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, so gonna have a buy stop here on gold. We'll see if we can move up through resistance and then keep pushing. 30-minute looks good to keep moving up. 1 hour candles look good to potentially close above the range here. 4 hour candle looks good to flip bullish and start moving up to break those highs. So we'll see if we can get it. Yeah, I do see the 1 hour stuff. So I do see, I'm going to use this as management versus like staying out of it, because I can't like be blind to the fact that that 4 hour candle may want to roll here. You know, it may really want to get going. The daily's rejecting out of here now. It's NY open, right? There's a lot of volume coming in. So I see it, but I'm going to use it for management. Yeah. Stops are going to be like 50-ish pips too. Like 40, yeah, about 50. Somewhere back below the range there. Cool. How do you manage stop loss? Well, like close some positions, or I usually hit full stops. When I get stopped out, I usually hit full stops. Yeah, sometimes I get to manage it, but not always. Not always. Usually the best way like to manage it is, you see how this candle is shooting from all the way here, right? So like you really only have this stop loss now, like below this low here. So like one of the ways that I like to manage it is if price is coming up, right, from the range. And let's say like we came up from here and we can afford to use this candle as our stop loss. So what I'll do is, if this candle here, the trading candle, if we get activated and then let's say we actually close back below the range, like we miss our partials or something, close below the range, I'll usually just exit the trade there. So instead of potentially getting stopped out here, I'll just exit right there. And that's typically the ways I manage my trades. But you know, you don't always get that, right? We won't be able to get that in this situation. We're going to have a stop loss here, so that will most likely get tapped, right, before a closure. So yeah, anytime I'm in this type of situation, I can do it, but I'm not always in that situation. We got comics open in 1 minute here. So we're going to go one way or another. We're going to either break these highs and get a big push, or we're going to break the lows and start heading back down. I think if we break the lows and really push, we'll delete and wait for the 30-minute. If we start breaking the highs, though, we should be good. Should be good. Here it comes. Comics open. 17 seconds. What size am I using on top step? I am using 4 contracts. Yep. All right, well, here comes the volume. Will we get our push up that we're looking for straight into resistance? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Break and retest. That just means like simply like a push up, and then let's say a retracement and then a move up. That's a break and retest. All right, we're in here. There's no turning back now, my friend. So let's see if we can get that wick to get filled. We go break even at the wick fill, and then see if we can push through. Let's go, Goldie. Do we get a 4-hour move here? A big 4-hour move. I'm gonna take some partials at that resistance as well if we can get there. Oh, my bad. I don't have partials here. Okay, that's good for break even. We just broke the highs there. We should be good at this point. I'm gonna close one contract off my top step. Boom. Close a little bit of partials there. And yeah, should be good. See if we can get off to the races now. Stops are moved to break even. TP's up here at the second resistance. I'll probably trim another one up here at yeah, probably at like 49. Yeah, there we go. Trim another one here on top step. Let's take one more out. I'm sorry, sell. Boom, close some more partials. And put stops and profit here on this guy. I only got one contract here, so I'm not going to close anything. But yeah, amazing. Amazing work. Good job. Little 815. Little 815. What do we get there? We got that resistance, so that's what we wanted. 36 pips. That's what we wanted right there. Yeah, good job. Morning, Dan. How are you, brother? All right, that'll be break even on top one. Still hanging tight on top step here. Let's see if we can get a move out. Yeah, I'm gonna close probably another two. Probably close half here. Let's lock in some more profits, and yeah. Good trade, good trade. Go on, Goldie, go on. Let's get rid of this. I don't know what's going on here. Did I not? Oh, I think that'll be, yeah, I think that'll be it. I'll be out full right there. Right there, baby. Yeah, that 4 hours should get going there. Actually, I hit the wrong button by mistake. But W trade, congratulations to all who took it. Made perfect sense. Perfect sense. And that was our full TP right there, ladies and gents. Yeah. A little 50, about 60 pips. About 60 pips. There you go. Yeah, if you took that trade, holy, we got W's going crazy. We got W's going crazy. What a trade. What a trade. Another great one. Another great one. Yeah, if you took the trade, spam a W in the chat. What a move here on Goldie. Made perfect sense with the 4 hour and all that. Lining up perfectly. Good stuff. Little 3K day on the XFA here between Asian and New York. Wow. Holy. Oh, man. I can't believe I got hit at BE on top one. Holy. All right, ladies and gents. Well, that's how it's done. Do we book another 18 holes of golf today, or what do we do? What do we do? Hey, how are you? There we go. We got some big hey, how are yous in the chat there. Some real big hey, how are yous. Let's go. Love to see that. Love to see that. Uh-huh. Undetected. Undetectable. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's go. Congratulations, everyone that took that. Congrats. I'm sure that passed a couple challenges, some combines, maybe qualified some people for payouts, maybe just boosted your confidence. Maybe you got a little bit of your swag back today. Maybe you thought of quitting today and you're like, you know what? You know, let me just show up to that stupid New York session one more time here, and hopefully this encourages you to continue on, you know, continue moving forward. And congrats to congrats to everyone who took it. And if you didn't take it, no biggie either. Just, you know, always trust the coach. No, I'm just kidding. If you had to stay out, that's totally fine. You know, that's totally fine. You gotta run your trading business the way you need to. What's this one? Hey, how are you? We got the hey, how are yous activated in the chat. That's right. That's right. Yep. Give some friendly greetings here at church. May peace be with you and also with you. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Uh-huh. Just qualified for my first payout. Hey, how are you? That's music to my ears. What's up, Allison? Good morning, or good afternoon, I should say. Let's go. Let's go. Great job. First W on the new instant funded. Oh, by the way, ladies. So I got 5 instant funded accounts for ladies. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a 10 lady giveaway. And the top, so how are we going to do it? So we're going to do a little duck race. But I only got 5 instants. So we're going to have to maybe do 5 instants and then 5 combine evals. All right. And then gentlemen, just relax, because I was able to pull something off for you guys as well. And we're going to have another 10 giveaways as well. We're going to probably, I'm hoping, I didn't get the word back yet, but I think we can get another 5, because I'm telling Clay what's up right now, you know. So another 5, and then, yeah, should be good. So we should have 5, 10 for the men, 10 for the ladies. How you doing? You know I got y'all, man. You know I got you guys. And girls. Yeah. All right, what now? Who's here in Zoom? Is anyone here to keep me company here today? Hello, everyone. There you guys are. Wow, 544 in the clubhouse. There's Rafi. What's popping? Thousands of traders.
Brother. How we feeling?
Hey,
feeling Gucci.
There he is. How we feeling, brother?
Blessed.
How you like that one?
Oh, man. So great. I missed out last night, and I saw that Magnus was in Asia, bro.
Yeah. He came in clutch for you, bro. He's like, all right, I got Rafi. No doubt about it. Got it.
Yeah, no, I was taking care of some things for my mom. You already know how it goes.
Yeah, nice, dude. Nice. That's good.
Are we doing Clubhouse? Are we doing YouTube?
Yeah. Stephen B, hey, how are you?
Let's get some likes in the
Let's
YouTube,
get some
man.
likes, man. Can we get some likes on the
man,
chat
on,
now?
man.
Like, damn, I had to beg earlier. Then I had to throw 60 pips out. Like, what else? What else do I got to do? Man. I'm thinking of taking a buy.
I got something for you, bro.
What you got,
I got
brother? What you
something
got?
for you right here.
Talk to me. Ooh, 470 times 5 from my boy Nico. Big dubs.
Nico's running DR by now.
Yes.
Running the show out there.
Running the show. Poppy Chulo out there in DR.
For real.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this trade in just a moment. Stephen B, how's that vacation going? Top one had a cloud flare. Yeah, I seen that with that's why today was the first day ever, first live stream ever that I didn't open with what'd you guys see? What was missing today? You guys notice anything? Man, you guys didn't even notice. What was different today? Prayer? We pray every day. The prayer is never missing. Camera, music. Yeah, the news. That's right. Yeah, Forex Factory. Yep. Yeah, there was something up with Forex Factory and metals or whatever, metal mines. So, yeah. Who caught it? Anyone? First day, we didn't go over the news or anything. First W on the giveaway account. Whoa, congrats. Guys, if you're not following the Instagram accounts, we're doing giveaways on those accounts as well. Like, we're doing a lot of giveaways and stuff. So you can follow me here. This is my personal page. But go follow this page right here if you want to potentially have that opportunity to just randomly get selected for a 50K account. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole course in itself. You know what I mean? These are all like YouTube shorts, Instagram reels. I would highly recommend studying them. By the way, shout out to the couple people who went all the way through my Instagram account this past weekend. I seen you guys and checked out all the content. So you can really see that this isn't overnight, you know, like these things take time. It takes a lot of consistency, right, to get to these levels and points as a trader and as an entrepreneur, and it takes time, you know what I mean? So again, you can never compare your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 13 because you'll never leave the chapter 3. You'll just be stuck there. You guys ever not really enjoy the book and you just put it down. You open it up like a year later, you're like, oh, that's where I left off in chapter 3, you know? So you don't want to do that. You just want to run your race, but go see that, you know, things take time to come together here. But shout out to a couple of you guys, man. I've seen you guys. But yeah, go follow this page. We're going to be doing more giveaways on this page as well, just randomly selecting individuals. We did it again last night. We'll probably do it again at some point. Who knows? So who knows? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Yeah, look at that. You guys, Forex Factory. Bro, Rafi, I never got whatever you were sending.
Oh, I can send it back again.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's just the chat is always moving, bro.
Sheesh. Let's go.
Somebody was asking for this little video here, so I'm just gonna send that again. Some people probably missed it too.
Chat's on fire. Chat's
Yeah, man,
active.
they're busy out
You got
here.
motion. Kobe?
They're
Hold
busy.
on. Oh, I thought that was Kobe Hibachi. Oh, snap. Okay,
No,
cool. I'm
but
going to
we'll hit
download
that
it.
here pretty soon.
Bet. I'm going to save it now.
We'll hit that for sure.
Dope. Dope. Okay, let's go over this trade here really quick, and let's talk about this. So, you guys ready? You guys ready? Yeah? I'll give you guys a minute just to get ready. But anyway, so this trade was pretty well thought out, right? Made a lot of sense. We knew that we were going to be playing around in a little bit of a danger area here. We'll talk about that in just a second, but let's track back to the daily, right? This is where it all began. This is where the idea all stemmed from. So you have this daily time frame now, right? You've been moving down for quite some time. We have closed, right, bearish, but at the same time, as a group here, we've been really paying attention to this level here, right, over the last 2 days. And we understand that that's the range in which price had recently been consolidating in and pushed out of, right? So a very high chance that due to what markets do, right, aka market structure, you will break out of that range, retest that range, and then potentially move up or whatever, right? You know, do something like that. But most likely before any other move to the top side, you're going to come down, you're going to retest that range. And I think that's what we're seeing here, right? Because what happens is yesterday we said, okay, look, we tapped target, but I think we can get the wick fill, right? So we took those sells. We were bearish on yesterday's candle throughout the New York session. Now, look, in Asian session last night, we took some beautiful, like just a beautiful move, right? Now, those sells played out, but now as we come through to the New York session, you have a break of that daily low, but no follow through. Right? Nothing after that. And what do we have? We see as we come into the desk here in New York session, we see that daily candle is rejecting and really just kind of about to flip bullish, right? From what we've seen there. So again, understanding this range right here and market structure coming up, retesting, there's very little to no top wick on this candle. So we have the idea that it's very likely for price to move up if we start, you know, rejecting out of that daily zone and breaking the highs, right? So we turn our ear to that. Now we look at the 4 hour, right? Because we want to say, hey, what is that rejection? What does that look like? We drop down to the 4 hour, and what does the 4 hour give us? The 4 hour gives us our session bias, right? So although the daily candle is currently bearish, as of right now, the 4 hour is bullish, right? And that's going to be my bias here for the New York session. So with that being said, we now see that we did come down, right? We filled this entire range to the left. After filling that range, this candle came down, broke the lows, right? And then started coming up to break the highs, right? That's how you know liquidity was grabbed here. Now you're moving up to break the highs. You get a strong bullish closure, right? That's what creates this daily wick right here, right? That daily rejection wick is that 4 hour candle right there. So as we move down, we drop down to the 1 hour. We want to see a closure above, right? Ideally, we'd like a closure above. You know, we see the 1 hour potentially moving back up here. So we start to get bullish, right? We start to get bullish. We get a 30-minute candle here that runs the fake out. Like, what do you know? We talk about this all the time, about higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, about expecting the fake outs in certain areas when you're going against that 4-hour candle. So anyone who entered right here, which by the way was extremely tempting, I was actually thinking about entering there, but I knew I had to save those sells for a range 2 breakout down there, right? So what happens is where you get this bullish 4-hour candle that just closed very strong, the next one makes a lower wick, and right here is right here, right? And these are where all the sellers get activated, failing to realize that this 4-hour candle is not going down, right? It's in position to go up. So what they're doing is they're going against this move here and the idea of the 4-hour starting to move up. This is 101 on how to avoid fake outs, right? So we understand what's taking place there. We understand the liquidity that's there. We look at the 15-minute time frame. We find a range, right? So we go, okay, cool. You got resistance here, right? Resistance here. You have, let me grab the other one. Boom. Let's make it yellow. So you got resistance here. You got support here now, right? If you can get a closure above, you got clean traffic to the left. If you can break those highs, you're going to run here, right? 4-hour candle breaking the highs, and that should begin the bullish move. So what do? We get the closure that we're looking for. We get a perfect lower wick here, right? And then that's when we get our chance to go in. So we enter on the break of the highs. Clean range to the left. Again, not really knowing if we're going to break the 4-hour highs. You want to take most of your position, if not all of it, right there. But look what happened as we broke the 4-hour highs here. You get a candle to close, and then boom, right? That's that 4-hour candle now just moving up so perfectly, right? Just as we expected. Go ahead and look at that beauty right now. Look at that. Perfect. Just amazing, right? So that's it. That is it. I mean, you couldn't have broken it down better than that. We couldn't have planned it better than that. I mean, the only thing we could say is, oh man, I wish I would have held, right? But again, hindsight 2020, I like this area over here for my trading style. I don't need all these pips. Do I want them? Yeah. Do I need them? Not necessarily. I'm good with taking my profits right there at 60 pips and really calling it a day, you know, and just staying green and, you know, not making any stupid decisions now until the very next best setup. So yeah, any questions? Any questions? Pretty simple. Isn't it better than worrying about imbalance and FVG and DBD and LOMP and the moving average? And isn't it just better? Like, I don't know. Simple, maybe not.
Bro. Simple. Very simple.
Man. Seriously. I mean, we just got to use our brain a little bit, right? Why be so caught up in these indicators and whatnot? I mean, if you like them, that's fine. I mean, it's whatever. I'm not trying to talk bad about indicators, but damn, it's that simple, gang. Magnus, you can go to sleep now, bro. My guy's been up since watching last night.
I can't.
How now?
I don't know what's happening.
It's like, how can you even go to sleep now, right? It's like, I don't know. I was tired, but
I could not.
That's hilarious.
Yo, I wanted to sleep, but I don't know. I tried to lay on the one side, lay on the other side. I was like turning around for over an hour.
You're like, God, I'm wasting time.
That's when you do the breathing technique, bro. It'll knock you out.
Yeah. I have to learn that, bro. Get in theta.
Sheesh. Get in that theta, man. Bump some Neville, get in theta, and you're chilling. You'll wake up a millionaire.
Smokes, yeah.
You will drop very quickly.
What a trade. What a trade, boys.
Yeah,
Sheesh. Another, oh no, this one was 8:15. Yeah, 8:15. Yesterday was 8:30. Boom. Let me just mark this up here real quick. Mark it up. All right, perfect. Perfecto. Okay, cool. Any questions about the trade at all? Any questions? Because now we have to, obviously, you know, if we're going to take any other trades, which I'm still open to, by the way, because I pretty much hit break even on my top one account. So we'll see if we can find another one. And, yeah, if we can, maybe around 9:15, 9:30. Yeah, we'll see some.
Lovely.
Maybe another golden egg.
Little pullback here, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. I like that.
I think my other accounts are up from Asian. So 500 on all my Ignite accounts, or yeah, I think 500. So went up 2,500 in Asian last night, plus 1,000 on Top Step. So that was a $4,500. No, I'm sorry, $3,500 Asian session, and then $2,000 here today on top, an extra 2,000 on top of that, and then yeah, that was it. 50 times maybe 5, I guess. So it's a big 24 hours, man. And that's literally coming off of like a 10K day before that between Asian and New York. So we're humming now, boys. We're humming now.
Yeah. Damn.
What a blessing, bro.
Bro, we're
That's what
taking
we do.
payouts every week, non-stop. Payouts. Like, it was so cool.
Literally.
Yesterday, I took some payouts. Magnus took some payouts. Johnny
Yeah.
Gems took some payouts. Like,
payouts,
that was
bro.
lit. So
Even
yeah,
on a
man.
Monday.
On a Monday.
On
a
a Friday,
Monday.
it don't matter at this point.
They really don't. You know, it was cool. Yesterday, we go to the golf course and no one's there. You know, what do you know? Golf course is empty. Guess who was there? There was one guy ahead of us playing alone. He was about 60 years old. And then there was another guy behind us playing alone. He was about 60 years old too. So we had the course all to ourselves yesterday. It was beautiful. I was able to shoot a 97. So my second time breaking 100 this week. So we're getting there, you know. We're scaling. We're scaling in the golf range. Getting better. Yeah, Ignites. I already went over my 15% consistency rule, so now I have to match what I went over. It's a real pain in the ass, but it's okay. I'll make it happen.
Yes, sir. Bro, this guy Ron just passed 5 instant funded with top 1 11 grand payout.
Hey.
How you doing?
Something like
11,250. Sheesh.
Jeez.
There we go.
What a savage. That's how we do it.
Good job, Ron. Let's go, brother. Let's get it.
Sheesh, TT style.
Dominic with a big payout here too. Congrats, Dominic. Way to go, man. Way to go. If you guys are getting payouts, share them in the TT Profits channel. And by the way, if you guys can, try and keep the conversation to a limit in there. Just to a minimal, because I'd rather keep that page where we could just get payout pick after payout pick and not too much, chatter in between. Yeah, Clubhouse chat room. Clubhouse chat room is where we chat.
Yeah.
Am I still in the buy?
I think I've
I'm
seen
out.
3 or 4 people said I took my first payout today.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's been one hell of a day here in the clubhouse, like since Asian last night. So I can
Usually,
totally
yeah.
see that. Yeah. Maverick's on a trade-a-thon. Maverick Magnus is on a trade-a-thon here.
Trade-a-thon.
That's funny.
Was the 15-minute candle not overextended? Can you explain? So there was a lot of things going right to kind of stay out of that one thing going wrong. So was it overextended from a point of where it opened to where it closed? Yes. But was it overextended from a point to where the range was, right? That's the big question in this situation here. So what I mean by that is I like the closure right there. But if that candle would have closed, let's say right here, right? Then I would have not taken that trade. Because now we're just way too far up in the range, right? So that's one reason. The second reason is our 4-hour, right? So our 4-hour candle literally looked like this, right? Coming off of a 4-hour candle that looked like this. Looked like that. So you had 4-hour candles ready to go. Higher time frames, but obviously going to like hold much more weight over the lower time frames in this case. So we banked a lot on the daily rejecting, the 4-hour flipping bullish to break the highs, and that 15-minute closure being the first sign of price being ready to go there. And look at that, it was. So once we broke the 4-hour highs with this candle here, it was a goner. Yeah, this was your 4-hour high right there. Boom. Once this candle here broke that high, we left the wick, we came down, and this next candle wasted no time, right? And was gone. So those are the things that you're going to see while you're breaking those higher time frame highs or lows. And these are good trades to potentially hold on to as well. So, maybe keep that in mind in the future. Like when you see those higher time frame highs or lows breaking, at the same time that you're in a good trade. Maybe I could have left a runner here. Maybe I could have left a little runner on Top Step to go. But again, nothing wrong with taking profits and planning your trade and trading your plan. I mean, that's what keeps us green, right? So. Asian session trade, yes. Asian trade was just a beauty, man. That was wow. I don't know. I'm obsessed with trading. Sorry, guys. It's like I be talking about these trades like they're like a beautiful steak dinner, or like I don't know. Forgive me. But anyway, this was the trade in Asian. I mean, how could you not? I mean, look at that, man. Just look at it, right? Just look at it. So you had this beautiful exhaustion wick. I mean, this one was too easy, man. The buyers were activated. You had a celery play on like a 30 or 1 hour where a lot of buyers got activated here. We kept the bearish bias. We didn't necessarily take the trade here. We waited for this candle to close bearish below. We got ourselves a top wick, entry on the break of the lows, and I mean, just closed partials here on Top Step, and then just let the rest of it run down. Yeah, close full here on top one, close partials on Top Step there, and then close full. Just a perfect trade. Perfect. And then we did end up filling the wicks down here too. Came all the way down. Yeah, basically a celery play. You had the liquidity grabbed and all that, which was perfect. And then, yeah, that was our time to shine. That was our time to step in. We had to. It was a buzzer beater too. We had Magnus up real late. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, I can't let the guy show up and not put 60 pips in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deliver there. I couldn't let Magnus get up for no reason.
Nah, for real. That was just too fire in there.
Yeah, that was a good trade. I think it was like 75 pips. I forget exactly what it was, but it was a good one.
Do you get most trades at like 9:30?
Yeah, 9:30, 9:45. Same as New York. Like we really looked to trade around like between 8 and 10.
Yeah, okay, cool. But do you get trades at 8 too at Asian? Like
yeah.
8 or 8:15 at 30?
Yeah, we do. Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Not as much as the 9 o'clock hour though.
No, okay, cool. Because we waited for that. Like it was 9:45 or something.
Yeah, it was late. It was like 9:45. You're right.
Yeah.
Was that the New York session? No, this was the New York session trade here. So this one right here, the buy's up, closed full at 40.50. So basically from 40.44 to 40.50, about 70 pips ish. That was New York, and then this was Asian. And then that right there, gang, if you really understand this skill set, that right there put me $5,500 in profit off 2 trades. Off 2 sessions in about 2 hours truly of time that was committed. So are you willing, right, to obsess over these markets the way I do, right? You hear me talk about these trades like as if it was like dessert, you know what I mean? Like, are you really willing to get obsessed? Are you really willing to dive deep, and really consider the 8-figure trader life? I mean, when I talk about 8-figure trader, I'm dead serious. Like, you have no idea how serious I am, right? Like, it's not just a cool little thing that we say. Like, I'm truly looking to make over $10 million a year trading. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking to do that. And I'm looking to find and work and run with the winners that want to do that as well. And that's why we show up here every day. So I'm committed to that. And I'm not willing to break plans or any sort of commitments to get in the way of that mission. So, if you can do that, you can obsess over this. You'll learn the craft just the way I have. And, at one point in my life, I was making maybe 500 a week trading. And now look at that. Within 2 trades, 2 sessions, it's over $5,500. That's 10X right there, right? Talk about the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. That's how you 10X.
Crazy. Talk about 8-figure. Johnny Gems is here.
Hey, yo, the biggest.
Johnny.
Let's
What's
get
Gucci?
Let's get him up.
Yeah. What's up, Johnny? Mr. Gems.
Jam in the house.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you, gentlemen?
How you feeling?
Gentleman. What a pre-New York sesh.
Yes, great day, great session. How we feeling, boys? Good to see y'all.
Great, brother.
I'm blessed, bro. How about you?
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Feeling blessed. What a trade. What a trade. I mean, beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Snagged up that wick fill and took my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Just about right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful trade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. You are right. That was New York session yesterday. Wait, where's the Asian trade? Hold on. How do I not have the... Yeah, we're taking so many trades these days. I have no idea what's going on.
I can send it if...
Yeah, send it over. I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
What's poppin', chat? How y'all feeling? Happy New York session.
No.
We already started it off here with a banger before I even get on.
There you go.
Yeah,
Send it
That
in
was
the
New
chat.
York
Double
session
chat.
trade. I knew something was fishy about that one. Wait, where
I
is
sent
it?
it up in the clubhouse there.
Bro, it's gone already.
No way.
Hold on.
I'll send it again then.
Nick, what's poppin', bro?
Hey, how are you?
What a trade, bro.
What a trade. Do we
Another one.
golf again today? Like, what?
Damn,
Okay.
bro. Do we?
I'm sorry,
Guess
guys.
I'm down, bro.
They all seem to look alike, you know? So this was the trade here. So, yes. Okay, now that makes sense. Because, you know, we had the same deal, like the break of the highs and all that.
Yeah.
From yesterday in New York session. So, okay, I'm very sorry here. So this was the Asian trade where basically everything looked perfect for buys to play out. But again, those who understand higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, where the volume sits, where the liquidity's at, you know, what the story of the market is telling, right? We're not even looking. So someone said, yo, it looks really good for buys. And I told them it does. It really does. And that's why we're taking sells, right? Because it looks really good for buys for all the other traders that are going to get fooled and wicked in here on the break of those highs, right? So what do you know? We break the highs, right? We set a sell stop here. We weren't going to set a sell stop because you see how it's a little questionable. We weren't sure if we should take the sell based off the closure. And the closure I'm talking about here is this one right here, this guy. So we weren't quite sure if we closed below the range that we had, right? So what we did was we were willing to let it go, right? We were willing to let it go. Now, we had a plan to take it though. So we said, you know what? If this candle can come up and break the highs, activate the buyers, then we'll have a sell stop, right? But if it wants to run without doing that, then I have to let this run because it's not truly confirmed in my opinion right there. So, what do you know? Asking you shall receive, right? Price comes up, looks beautiful on the 30-minute, 1-hour time frame to move up. It breaks the highs. That's the liquidity that we were looking for. It comes back, starts coming back down. We set a sell stop here, right? And now it's about like 2 minutes, right? 2.5 minutes until till the candle's about to close. So what do? We delete. We respect our playbook, right? We respect what keeps us profitable. We don't care as much or go too deep into the emotions. It's very, and we were talking about this in Asian, right? It's very difficult to delete that order with 2 minutes left on that candle when that candle is just grabbed the highs and is looking like this now. It is not easy to delete that. You have to be a true top G, right? A true committed 8-figure trader to delete something like that, because at that point you got to be willing to let that one go in that last 2 minutes, and not many traders are willing to do that. But we all know that not many traders are profitable either, right? So we want to stay profitable. So what do? We delete it. We respect our plan. Price comes down. It would have tapped us in. We wouldn't have really been in much trouble on this one, but it could lead to trouble on another one, right? So we wait for this candle to close now. This candle closes. I told the group, look, this is the 45th minute of the hour. We don't need much of a top wick on this next candle. If we get any sort of top wick, we set the sell stop on the break of the low because we already had a 1 hour, right? And a 30-minute top wick, which you're looking at right here. So why would we need a steep top wick on this 15-minute candle, which again is the 45th minute of the hour, right? Or my bad, 45th. So we don't need it, and I hope you guys are hearing that, right? That's a big message right there, right? So we don't need much of that top wick. When we got that celery play, it's already in place off the 1 hour and the 30 minute. We enter on the break of the lows. We go break even right here. We close partials right there, and we close full right at that wick fill. And it played out perfectly. No drawdown, straight to the targets, and what a trade. You know, buzzer beater. We waited all night for that. That was the last 15 minutes of our session, and we got it. You know, we got it. So that was enough to, get the job done for us. Yep. Anyone have any questions on this?
Great trade.
Yeah.
That was just fire.
It was such a good trade. Such a clean move. Made perfect sense due to all the time frames, and just like this one. Just like all of them we take. Just like all of them. Even the losses that we take make total sense. All right, let's get rid of this. That's old news. Let's see what we're going to do. We filled the range now, so that 1 hour candle surely closed above the range there, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Yep. Let's take a look. 30 moving up. Yeah, so there's nothing here now, right? We just got to wait. Just got to wait.
Still got a lot of opportunity here today. Felt good to get a comics open trade.
Yeah, I love getting I don't really like taking NY open trades, but 8:15, 8:30 I like.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not closing. Let's go.
Damn, he's savage.
Savage.
Hopefully you trail your stops though.
Yeah, for real. Might get an 8 or 9:30 something here too.
Yeah, I think we can get 9:30. Yeah.
Definitely. 9:30 support form. Maybe.
Yee.
Essentially. Yeet.
Yay. Hey, we were missing you boys on the golf course yesterday. We were like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Facts, bro.
We were like, damn, it's
we're
like
gonna have to
25
do a-
degrees in Denmark right now. We got to get this guy over to Florida.
Right, bro. Seriously.
Denmark's mad cold.
For real.
Do they use that slang over there, like mad cold?
In Denmark?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't speak English. So
Oh, yeah,
it's
duh.
But nah,
So that when you say yo, that's mad good, or yo, I'm mad happy, they're probably like, huh, what? Say what?
How can you be mad and happy at the same time?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just say he was mad
makes
happy?
no sense.
That's
If I say
mad.
that in Danish, that would make no sense at all.
Bruh.
Absolutely no sense.
It makes no sense in English either. That's mad happy.
Americans make it difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we need to
mad
see-
weird.
We need to see Magnus breaking down the chart on Danish.
Yeah, right.
Yo, word, bro.
Bro.
We need that.
Bro.
We need a fresh Danish top-down analysis.
Okay,
Next
cool.
one in London, you should do it.
Cool. If the squad's up to it in London, we'll do it in London.
Woo.
So if you want to see a Danish breakdown, come to the clubhouse.
Hey.
Bro, some of the words is just English. I don't even know.
Is it like a little broken English?
Yeah.
I just think of Fiefen, Pfeifen, Farfen, Nugen, Farfen, Poofen. That's all I think about. I just think the term Fiefen, Pfeifen, Farfen, Nugen. I don't know.
That's all you hear.
I don't know why. I think it just comes back to me from when I was a kid, or I don't know.
Bro. Yeah, I also spoke a little Danish when I was there last time, and you were like, a thief and far from.
Yeah. So we're gonna learn Danish.
Yeah.
We're gonna learn a little Danish. All right.
Do you have
So
anyone else in the chat from Denmark, bro? Let us know.
anyone else? You
Maybe
guys
we
can
have, one
probably
or two.
link up with Magnus. I mean, isn't Denmark
Yeah.
like 5 or 10 streets and that's it? He said, yeah, we
just
can go from one end to the other in
walk
like
down
an
the
hour. It's like, what?
If you go with plane, you can probably go from like the one end to the other, almost the other, in like 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but like car, it's like 5-hour drive.
Oh,
Yeah.
5 hours. Oh, okay. I thought you said
No,
it was
that's
like an
pretty-
hour or two.
Pretty steep,
5.
actually.
So
Yeah, it's like the size of Florida. Well, not as big
Yeah.
as Florida.
No, not at all. It's like
Florida
way
is 3
smaller.
times bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, damn.
Florida's 3 times bigger than Denmark. That's insane.
Crazy. Yeah, it's a ride to Miami for real.
No one lives there but Magnus. Not one person in the whole chat. Hey, anyone live in Denmark?
Yeah,
No one.
crickets in here.
It makes sense because, to be honest, I didn't even know Denmark existed.
No way, for real?
I don't even think I ever heard of Denmark.
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
Meanwhile,
What
there's
would you learn about that? Like, I mean, yeah.
Bro, meanwhile, there's a whole world going on over there.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
The Netherlands? Yes. Is that by the Netherlands? Nether?
I mean, it's close, but it's not like, no. They don't sound like each other at all, trust me.
I got these Meta glasses, so we're about to go to work. Next time we hit the golf course, we're going to go to work with these. I'm going to make some POV, probably some car videos too. Yeah, these things are dope. I'm not trying to wear them for too long though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's sit tight here until I want to see. We need to hit target. You know what I mean? If we're gonna fade or anything like that, we at least gotta hit target. And the target is sitting up here, roughly around like 73. So we gotta wait on 930. Gotta wait on 930. I don't watch soccer. No, I don't.
Geography isn't a thing in American education system? Really? Bro, I don't even know. Norbert said that. I'm like,
There's a lot of things.
Bro, I've been glitching since a young, and I wasn't paying attention to any of that stuff in class. Trust me, I was out there selling candy in the cafeteria every period of lunch.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. Me neither though. I probably got the worst grades you could probably get.
Yeah, me too. You needed like what did you need in the US? Like a 65% to pass. That's basically what I got.
65, it's like
Oh, crazy.
It's terrible.
Bro, I was always getting in trouble playing baseball, bro. Not paying attention very much.
Been glitching, man. always really need. You know what's funny? Like I feel like I've always seen the illusion when it came to school and education and religion and politics and pretty much everything. You know, I actually got into like a physical altercation, somewhat of a fight with a deacon back when I was probably like 13 years old. And like, I remember that I just seen the illusion with all that BS, you know, and I'm like, oh no, there's something different. And then just growing up and knowing that I never want a job and to be able to have to work for somebody else and live that 9-to-5 mundane life, bro. Like, I just always seen the illusion. I never wanted a job, always was able to sell things on the side and not really have to participate in the job thing. But, you know, at a certain point, working that job really motivated me to get out and, you know, get some things done and start my own business. And yeah, I don't know. It couldn't sit right with me going to work every day, working for somebody else.
Yeah. Same. Mostly with school though, but wow, that's so, yeah. Same here. Yeah, this guy here said, "I probably told you had the devil in you." You know, religion. They probably told you had the devil in you when you went against it, and yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely put a lot of fear.
Yeah,
when I went to religion class, I would get super scared, bro, because I never wanted to go to hell. You know.
Imagine that.
Put fear in your brain. Really?
Hey, God loves you so much, but you're going to hell if you don't listen to everything we say right now. He didn't love you that much, you know. Just if you don't listen, you're going to hell.
Right.
You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn in eternal fire forever. Like what?
Yeah, bro.
What?
So yeah.
Hold on, am I God's highest form of creation, or am I his biggest mistake ever? You know what I mean? So religion got to get it right here, man. They're contradicting themselves big time.
For real, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, low key, John. You get scared.
I did, bro, and that affected me throughout life.
Fear mongering, G. I mean, how else are you gonna control the people? You can't do it through joy. You gotta do it through fear.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, for real.
It's not like the kingdom of God is in you. That's out there, outside. And if you're not good enough, you won't get it. All right.
Jesus says you need the kingdom. Jesus says that the kingdom of heaven is within you. Religion says that you need Jesus to experience heaven. So,
but Jesus
which one
never
are
said
we
that.
listening to now? Right. That's what religion said. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within you. But religion says that you need Jesus to experience heaven. Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. Yeah.
Which one is it then?
Does anyone understand that, chat? Wild.
All religions designed to separate you from God. You don't need a temple. Every time Jesus looked at a temple, what did he say? Knock it down. Get it out of here.
Literally.
That thing ain't gonna last. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Hypocrites. Oh, man.
So should we listen? Are we listening to Jesus, or are we listening to
Paul?
Religion?
Paul or Jesus,
Right,
gang?
are we listening to Jesus, or are we listening to Paul? Because I think we should follow Jesus, not follow Christianity.
Hey, that's why I've always had a bone to pick with anyone that talks religion. That's why anytime, forever, as long as you guys remember me, when people ask me, "Hey, you're a Christian?" I say, "I don't know. What's your definition of one?" Right? Because my goodness. And by the way, the Christian rap, yeah, getting pretty cringe, getting pretty freaking cringe at this point.
It's been cringe.
Like, come on, guys, stop it now.
Right.
Oh man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Pretty cringe. Oh, that's funny.
There is no right religion, G. There is no right.
Yeah, for real.
I want you to think about this. If you were born in America, you're probably a Christian. If you were born in, India, you may be a Buddhist, right? If you were born in, Dubai or one of those, you're probably a Muslim. Every one of you thinks that that's the number one religion, right? Every one of you thinks that the one that you just happen to be born into and learn about is the correct one. I mean, come on. Come on, gang. Seriously.
And
you guys are more spiritually enlightened than that at this point, no?
right. And you're talking about the same type of matrix we're playing in that has politics, right? Has religion, the food matrix, right? All of this stuff. We've really been deceived by the matrix, within all that stuff, especially religion, definitely.
Trust me. Hey, we don't want to tell you what to think. We just want to tell you to think, all right? That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. Islam's the right religion. Proof me wrong. I mean, brother, you can't even spell proof, right? So you've posted that like 4 times now, and I just mentioned to you the reason you probably believe so strongly about that is because of where you were born, how you were raised, and what the beliefs of the people around you had. So again, did you get that belief through God or other people? Right? Nothing beats the silence. Right? What did Jesus do very often? He went where? Into the... Stop listening to people, man. You don't even have to listen to me, right? I'm just telling you to think, right? That's all. The true word of God is written on your heart. You don't need a book. You don't need a book. Exactly, Pablo. Exactly. Yet we see a lot of people claiming that they're followers of the way, right? Because that's really what it should be called, right? The way. If I'm a follower of anything, I think it's the way. The deeper teachings, right? The esoteric teachings of, you got to decode things, gang, right? A lot of people take everything so literally. Jesus always spoke in parables. I believe he was one of the wisest men, if not the wisest guy, and the best guide to God, right? But what the church said, that you need him, otherwise you're going to hell, he never once said that. Never one time. So that's man-made. That was all put into the Bible. You got to realize, like, these books were altered, gang. They went through kings and queens and politicians and priests and so on and so forth for the last 2,000 years, right?
And
more than that.
right. And how come, if that's such the right way, how come that there was mystics that found other writings of Jesus that were literally blocked out from the religion, the same religion that created the Bible, right?
Hey,
How
John.
come they didn't allow these? How come they denied these books, these writings of Jesus, right? How come they didn't let those go into the Bible, right? But they have their own book.
I don't know, man, but don't look into it at all. Whatever you do, just
Right.
don't consider it. Don't even learn anything more about it. Just don't do that. Otherwise, you're going to hell. Come on.
And how come
come
some
on.
of these other books make much more sense with how reality works?
Way more sense. Jesus was the
With
first
how
glitch.
spiritual laws work,
For real.
right? So Jesus said, "You'll know the truth," right? And by knowing, I think you use common sense with how the world works, and with what these writings say. You can use common sense to develop your truth.
How you doing?
And some of us don't even know what those books are that Jesus, these writings of Jesus that are not in the Bible, and that's crazy.
Oh yeah,
right?
I didn't. 5 years ago, I had no idea about it. Right, but
Yeah.
praise God, through my relationship and through discernment. Like, you don't know this, you don't even get to this understanding unless you've truly studied the word, right? All the word, all the
Yeah.
script, like all the text. Like, you can't even come to this understanding. Most Christians, they know like 10 scriptures, right? And that's what kind of really like got me thinking is these guys, a lot of them don't even, and by the way, not just Christians, right? Other religion as well. They push a hard narrative because that's what they've been taught, but that's not what they've experienced. They're just doing it because they've been taught that or whatever. So again, a lot of mental programming, and you got to silence your mind, right, to free it up and get the true downloads.
Yep.
But hey, like I said, we ain't
So-
telling you what to think. We might be wrong. We're just telling you to think a little bit. That's all.
What other books was I talking about? So you got the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Mary, the
Yup.
Gospel of Philip, and
The Secret Book of
Pistis
John too.
Sophia, right? What'd you say?
The Secret Book of John. By the
Yup,
way,
the
which
Secret
were
Book of
people who were
John.
with Jesus. Right? The guys who wrote Matthew, Mark, Luke, and
And-
John, they were never with Jesus.
Right. Paul never even met Jesus, but these guys here, the books I just mentioned, all were eyewitnesses of Jesus and was with Jesus. And guess what? The people who found these writings, these abandoned writings, these are the same people that actually applied what Jesus taught. So I don't know. Do your research, right? Of course, but and those same people were about like I said, applied what Jesus taught, which was what? Union with God, right? Love others, love yourself, love God.
Exactly.
So it just makes sense, honestly, in my opinion.
Love God and love others. Focus on that. And then really
So
start
I
to
would rather
dive
trust
into
Jesus than Paul. Yep.
Same.
100%.
I would start to, if you truly love Jesus the way you say you do, then you'll explore. You'll go look, right? What did he say? Seek for it, right? You can't just say, okay, this is it, that's it. Oh, don't worry, don't even study any of his life. He's the most important man in the world, but let's not study his life. Let's just, give, this is what they gave us, and let's just believe it. So many will be deceived, he said, and we see it happening all the time. We just confused you. That's good. That's good. So you can start to think a little bit
Counting
now.
thoughts, yeah.
You should be confused. I was a little confused too. Confusion leads to truth. Yeah, by the way, you should also study who put the Bible together, when it was put together, and how they went about choosing the books that went into it. We're waiting for a trade? Yeah, possibly. We'll see. 9:15 is here, so we'll see what we get. Yeah, we have tapped target now, so maybe 9:30 fade here. Yeah, Krishna, Jesus, Buddha, those are all really, really good individuals to study. I agree. Discernment, baby. Discernment.
Think about it, think about how the world works with these spiritual laws as well, right? I feel like most people who depend on religion are praying to God, right? Just praying for like a fantasy to happen. The guys who are actually applying what Jesus is talking about are making it happen. They're creating it in their life, right? They're not praying to anyone, but creating the image in the mind to manifest in the physical realm, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just think about it, really. And like Nick said, it's great that you ask yourself why. Like that's the best thing to do is challenge your thoughts for real.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Ethiopian one. Yeah, that one I haven't dove into, but I would love to. Yeah, that's probably one of the more original ones. Yep. By the way, go study King James. Oh, we've been deceived in such an insane way. It's crazy.
Yeah, find out.
Thank
more
you,
about King
Jesus,
James.
for the teachings, for the wisdom, for the awareness, for the enlightenment. Crazy. Jesus and equivalent to Buddha. See, Jesus said, you, and again, the church, right? The church, they don't want you to realize Jesus Christ is in you, right? His last name wasn't Christ. It's talking about the Christ consciousness, right? You're not understanding, right? They're making it seem like it's outside of you, but it's within you, right? What did Jesus say? You will do greater things than I do, right? If you follow these commands. So you really need to study, you really do. But yeah, I feel like we could have a whole night conversation on this type of stuff. Maybe in Zoom
webinar,
or
bro.
something. Yeah, a whole
Maybe we
webinar.
should do a webinar.
Yeah. Yeah. Roman Catholic Church, yep.
Yeah, for real.
Wild topic. It's a good one though. It really is.
Yeah.
Most people don't want to talk about it. I'm down. I'm down to talk about it. You shouldn't stone me for wanting to talk about it, right? Or look at us in a different way. How about we have a conversation, right? Not many people are willing to have that conversation with you.
If you get upset about someone else's opinion, that shows a lot too with what you're following, in my opinion.
Yeah,
as well.
that you might be a slave. You might be brainwashed.
Jesus says to love others, but you're gonna hate me because of my opinion.
That's the same. That's the same thing the Pharisees did to Jesus. Oh man, what do you know? We're on the right page here, brother. Let's go.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Love others and hate you for my opinion. I get that.
Forex Factory,
That's
nah.
literally what's happening.
Forex Factory wasn't working for me either today.
Well, Chartmaster, that's how we know, because there's other stories of Jesus that aren't in the Bible. So how do we know which ones are right or wrong, right? We have to study them.
How do we know any of it's true? How do we not know that just someone just made it all up? No one knows. If you believe something, you don't know it, right? That's why we're talking about going within, right? Entering into the silence. Truly, I don't know. I heard one. I don't know that I don't believe my foot is in my sock right now. I know my foot is in my sock, right? So for you to tell me you know something, it's not true, right? You can't know that. So it's just a belief, right? And everyone's gonna have their own beliefs. And again, go into the silence instead of taking your beliefs from other people. Go into the silence, right? God created you, right? God created you. You're God's highest form of creation. To be honest, we're like supermen and women, right? We can do a lot more than we think we can. It's just the Matrix has limited us, right? And put all these things in front of us because they know how powerful we are.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want you to tap into that power, for real.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So if everyone believes that their one way is the only way, what sense does that make? Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Someone's gonna be wrong.
Currently have I use Tradeovate. Yeah, Tradeovate. They're a U.S. regulated futures broker. That's probably the only one I would recommend. I heard good stuff about AMP, but I've never used them before. Yeah, I've never used them. I've just used Tradeovate. They're pretty good. You can use TradingView with Tradeovate. So I've been using that, and that's been going. That's a good broker. You don't deal with spread. You don't deal with slippage. You got pretty quick like deposits, pretty quick withdrawals. So your first deposit could take a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty smooth. Let's see. YouTube's taking this stream down. Man.
Oh, they definitely could.
I am.
So these markets, though, I like 4 hours tapping resistance now. So
Yeah, same.
1 hour, 30-minute right at resistance looks clean.
Mm-hmm. Looking fire, bro.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe Jesus when he says he's the only way? Only way to what? Only way to...
Where are we going? Sounds like everyone knows where we're going after life.
Oh, crazy.
Eternity? What is eternity? We're already... So the thing is, we're already in... There is no end, gang. There's no end. To God? Jesus said the kingdom of God is within you. I think a lot of people think that we're over here, right? And then there's heaven up here. And it's an actual physical location, which Jesus said it's not. He said it's in your heart, right in here. So everyone's looking up here, worshiping the guy up here, who's not Jesus or God. He's just another man with political power, right? Yeah. Telling you, believe here, right? But send money here. Yeah. I love that, right? But meanwhile, it's right behind your own two eyes, right? Yeah. Right there in your heart. So where everyone's looking outward, Jesus told us to look inward.
Right. Crazy. They've totally just mind-boggled everyone, honestly. They totally just messed everyone up, I think, in the brain, pretty much.
They did, and if you don't dive into scripture well enough, you will never catch it. You will never catch it. If you're just what they would call like a lukewarm Christian or a lukewarm Muslim or whatever, you'll never catch it. You'll be deceived by the matrix. Right. Yep.
And remember, like Christians, like we're blindly following something. Like, should we be blindly following something, or should we question that for our own sake? Should we blindly follow something because someone said to, or should we question it because of our own thoughts and our challenges and what we experience?
Where giveaway? I don't know, but let me know because I'm looking for one. I need a giveaway.
This resistance, bro.
Yeah, same here. Resistance inverted celery or something like that. Be fire.
Yep. Fire, bro.
Oh, Kingman's knocking. It's almost 9:30.
It's about to be 9:30.
Has he knocked the door yet?
He's crying. I locked it.
Bro locked it 5 minutes before.
I had to. It's 9:30. Man just got too comfortable yesterday. Just popped up while I'm trying to do the breakdown, and my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys hear him or not?
Nah, not really. Your mic is good. It cancels
really good.
Everything out almost.
We're not supposed to rely on our own understanding because thoughts can be deceiving. Yo, that's facts. I feel that. But
so whose understanding you can learn on?
Thoughts can also help us not be deceived. Thoughts can actually lead us to not be deceived at the same time as well. And our thoughts are also extremely powerful. So we can create things with our thoughts as well. So, you know, it can work in the reverse way too.
But the thing is, whose thoughts shall we lean on? Right. And if you're gonna say God's thoughts, well, from which book, which God? Kingman.
Right.
Right. Which one? Because if one agrees on the Muslim side and one agrees on the Christian side, then which one's right? Right. Both of them believe that they're right, truly believe that they're right. But who is right? Yeah, Kingman trying to get in here. I love this though. I love this. Because we fight our own thing, right? Jesus said, you killed all the prophets, you guys. We sent them all and you just took them all out, right? So anyone who does that is obviously going to get that pushback. So it's no different, no matter what time. Poor Kingman, I know, he's trying. You guys hear him now? All right, he stopped. He went away. He's like, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Wow, 3 minutes here. 3 minutes. Might get a little. Let me see that 15. Look at that 15 now. Right at that area at 74, which we're looking for.
3 minutes here.
I'm with that. Nice top wick. Even just break the lows here, come up for a top wick, and then re-break up low would be fire.
Yeah.
Then we activate sellers first and all that, and then
Yeah, something like this wouldn't be too bad here. Something like that, we could take the sells right down into what is this, 62? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 62. If we look left, 62 is a pretty important area here as well.
Yep. I'd definitely take that.
Yeah, let's see if we can get it. What time is it? 9:30. What do you know?
Just the time we want, bro.
Let's do this.
Did we just talk, and then it came right into us?
Last question. Did they kill Jesus because he said that he was God, or did they kill Jesus because he was claiming that we are God?
Dang.
Wait, say that again. Wait, what?
Whole chat stuck. Whole chat frozen.
You gotta think about that. That's what I'm saying. You gotta challenge your thoughts.
Ooh.
I gotta clip that one.
Flip.
There you go. Just something to think about.
Good.
He was clearly a threat to the narrative. Just like me.
Definitely.
Just like us.
Literally. And what we're talking about is much better than, just taking a bunch of stupid trades.
Yeah.
While we wait here.
Again, my big thing is I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just encouraging you to think. That's it.
Same,
That's my big thing. I don't claim to know it. I really don't. Can't open web trader. Yeah, something with Cloudflare. I've seen that. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of, even like forex factory and all that. Oh yeah. Oh, we could do those same wonders too. But we're not tapped into what Jesus truly was trying to teach us because they left those books out of the Bible, G. I love you. My name is Nick Stewart. I'm here to help. I'm here to encourage. I'm here to just share some thoughts to help you to seek truth. Right? Man, 5 years ago, I would have never said something like this, but go look at how the Bible was put together. And if you want to believe that's God's untouched, unbothered word, then you go ahead and do that. But go look how it was put together, who put it together, what other books they put together, what their narrative was at the time, and how they've changed the Bible through time, taking things out, adding things in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Once your eyes are open, you can't go back.
100%.
Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. So we might get a push down here on the break of the lows, but we're probably going to need a little attempt to fill that wick, and then we can take advantage of the break of the lows. If we just run straight down, it is what it is. We're already up thousands on the day. We could just say, hey, you know what? We knew price was going to move down from there and just accept the fact that, it didn't give us an entry. But we'll see. If it gives us a top wick, right, and then breaks the low, I think this looks pretty good. So I want to see a little bit of an attempt to fill that wick, ideally up into this range here. All right, that would be probably perfect, somewhere around there. And then we have a sell stop on the break of the lows.
Yeah, that's fire. We just broke lows now, so let's see if we can come up, make it that. On the re-break, that'll be fire.
Yeah. We need a high here. We need a high.
Definitely. Is the 30 open too? Definitely.
I don't think any book teaches everything. They would never put everything in one book. Come on.
Yeah.
They would never put everything
all
in
the
one.
answers.
You know, you got to go seek. You got to go seek, my friends. Okay, so let's see. Can we flip up here? If we do flip up, if we can get a nice little pop to like 76 or 77, then that's going to be our opportunity to set the sell stop. If it wants to run here, it is what it is. We've already got plenty of pips here today.
Damn, it was looking clean for a moment.
It was. Yeah, it's probably going to go here.
Wow.
Damn,
Crazy.
gold.
It makes sense. It doesn't have to
That's-
create a top wick here, but in order for me to get in, it has to create one. But it doesn't have to create one.
True.
Remember, the elites always want you dumb, broke, confused, and dependent. Don't put it past them. All those politicians that you love, they don't love you. They don't love you at all. Honestly, they probably don't even want you existing. Trump, man, or this guy, or whatever. You fill in the blank. Again, just a bunch of, robots playing to the illusion. I mean, it's that simple. I don't care what side you're on. It's all an illusion. It's all a show.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is why we wait.
Wonder why we wait for topics.
That's why.
Okay, what's this looking like now, though? Sheesh. This is going to be tough.
bro.
I don't think we could do that.
Yeah.
Screw this, bro.
So, basically,
Maybe
the only...
resistance here?
Yeah, the only way now for the sell is 945 here. A
Yeah.
break of the high would be awesome. And then a closure back below. That'll settle things in, and then we can take the sell in the next candle. That'll be
Yeah, that'd be
945.
mine, bro.
Sounds good.
Also, liquidity, understanding liquidity and all that. We kind of know that early buyers were probably in, or early sellers there.
Yep.
And now the buyers in the break of the high, the sellers stopped out. And if we take it on the break of the low, if you get a resistance there, that'd be nice.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. Well, there's our top wick. That's good. That also broke the high there, so pretty interesting. Let's wait on 945 here. Maybe even 10. Maybe even 10.
Yeah. Whatever gives us the best opportunity.
Yeah,
Best
literally.
trade.
How am I able to take all trades on the same account? I got them hooked up to a copy trader. Yeah. This one wasn't a celery, so that's why we needed the top wick. So this one's more of like a fade. And when it comes to the fade, you really want to see that liquidity potentially on both sides if you can get it, right? Like, so you got liquidity here, and now you got just that little tap of that high. Believe it or not, there's millions of dollars that have been activated there. So now the liquidity's in, and now this candle can potentially give us direction, right? So if it closes bullish, we'll probably, or at least I'll probably stay out of that. I won't take any buys. But if we get the information and that information comes back that we've closed bearish, right? That's when I'm stepping in here, taking these sells.
Yeah, love that.
Yes, sir.
9:45.
Sounds like a vibe. Plan.
Where do I journal my trades? I journal my trades in TradeZella. Yeah, TradeZella. I do have a free journal if you guys want to use it. It's all you got to do is hit !journal in the chat, and it'll pop up there for you. Yeah, feel free to use it. It's very helpful.
Yes.
Flow state Q. Let's get it.
There.
Let's go.
Rub Q. Man, this week has been amazing so far.
It really has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're off to a
It's
great
just Tuesday,
start.
bro.
It's just
And it's
Tuesday.
only
Only Tuesday, bro. It feels like
It's
Just
Friday.
Tuesday, man.
Crazy, bro. Fam, it's just Tuesday. We're lit.
Bro, I had a Friday vibe yesterday when we took payouts, all three of us. Four,
Oh, that
I
was
don't know,
dope.
5,
yeah,
10.
that was awesome. We
Right,
all
bro.
took payouts, bro.
Literally.
Hey, are you guys
That was
able to
fun. We'll do that
sign
again.
into TradeZella by any chance?
Yeah, I can come in now. I had an error earlier though.
Oh yeah, for some reason I can't get in. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I
also
couldn't
did,
come in either. Just before.
We were missing you in Asian session last night. Even Magnus was there.
Word, Rafi.
I know, bro. That's what I heard. I'm taking care of some things for my mom, you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's all good.
that's all good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So the good news is no cancer, and we just gotta wait for our MRI now, and we'll see what it is.
All right, awesome.
Glad to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Amen, bro. Good to hear that. Yeah, we were missing you last night.
Magnus, when are you gonna be in Asia again? We never
Uh,
know.
one more time
Yes,
this
good
week.
question.
Let me just think.
Okay. All
I
right.
need to align it with training. So
Yeah. I'll see you there. I'll see you there.
yes, sir.
Nice, bro. One more agent session out of you this week would be nice.
Yeah. Then we
I've been
get
at
Friday London. You know.
Yeah, yeah, Rocky, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I've been at London too every day so far this week.
You been doing it?
Yeah, every day.
Let's get it.
Been good. I've been showing up like probably right before London open, maybe like pre-London. It's it sucks sometimes like to stay up and not take a trade, but like it's part of the game. Like I could have got upset last night, Magnus, that we didn't take any trades. I could have been sleeping that whole time, but like still practice winning habits, right? Still was patient, disciplined to the plan, and
Yeah, bro. Nobody knows
happens.
nothing. What we're gonna do? We could take a
Yeah,
loss. Would you still be happy? Like
I would be so happy, bro.
exactly.
The
Like I
sleep
could.
would hit even more.
Yeah, bro. I could come to Asian. We could take a fat loss, and I could go again. I'd never wake up at 2 a.m. again. But
Exactly.
it's like I practice winning habits, patience, discipline. The same thing as we want to do here in London and pre-New York and New York and whatever.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah. So outcome doesn't matter. It's just
No, it
performance.
doesn't. Oh yeah, I look to show up and execute every session.
Yeah.
Win or loss, happy with the outcome. Yo, Daniel, what up, my man? Let's go, Daniel in the building, bro. Good to see you.
Oh,
What up,
what's up,
man?
Daniel?
Hope all is well.
Sheesh. How you doing?
Bro, doing amazing, bro. Blessed and highly favored. How you doing, bro? We've been talking about you, bro.
What's
Last
going
couple
on,
weeks.
Daniel? Good to see you, bro.
Great to see you, man.
It's been a while.
Doing amazing. Awesome, bro.
Yes, sir. That's good to hear.
Great to hear that. We all get these pips today, man. Where do you find time to sleep? Well, I have a pretty open schedule. Like, I got after this session, like I'm literally chilling all day. So I mean, I could sleep at some point today. If I really need to. I usually sleep right after Asian session, and then like a little bit after London, and then that's really it. Sometimes if I need extra sleep, I'll sleep, but
We do a little sleeping.
yeah.
Did I hear Daniel was here? Someone say something about
Yeah,
Daniel?
Yeah, bro, he's here.
Daniel's here.
Daniel, my guy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You're going to close this year out strong with us, right, brother? It's game time, baby. Game time. Where others are slowing down, we're speeding up.
Bro, facts, man.
Live account or a funded account? If you're a beginner and you're kind of new to trading, or let's say you're just not as profitable yet, maybe I'll go with the funded route and see what you can do on that. And then if you start, not if, but when you start getting payouts and start seeing better results, then I would switch over to like a live account. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, Jess. That's so happy to hear that. Congratulations on that too. Way to fight it and beat it too. Congrats. Just beat cancer
Wow.
just beat cancer 2 weeks ago. Yeah, big congrats to you. So super happy to hear that.
Congrats. That's amazing. Blessings.
Blessings.
That's amazing. Did I stop using Torah? I still use Torah. I don't like the spreads. I don't like the slippage. And to be honest, I haven't traded it because it's forex is a ripoff in my opinion, right? Like no matter what broker you use, you're still going to have to pay spreads. You're still going to have to pay commissions. You're still going to have to get slippage. Yeah. So I just don't really use it as much. So that would be like basically my feedback, like I used it for a couple months. And we pulled some big money out of it too. Like we had fun using it. I think I pulled like over $100,000 in the matter of like 4 months. But at the same time, like my feedback would be it's futures is much better. And, I don't like dealing with spread and slippage and all that stuff. And then, so yeah, I don't use them as much, but I still got money in there.
I think swing trading would really, be something different.
Yeah, for forex
Probably
maybe.
Yeah. Like futures, just no spreads. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be my feedback. You need a couple months of trading it and stuff to get some good clean feedback, and it's a good broker. It's a good platform, whatever. But I just think it's all forex. I don't think it's just one broker or even one prop firm. I think if you're trading CFDs, you're gonna deal with that no matter what.
That's true.
Dominion Markets is good too. I use them for a while. Yeah, I use them for a while. But just understand, same deal. You're still going to deal with spread and slippage and all that stuff too. But if I would recommend anyone, it would be probably either one of those two, like something under that umbrella. I've never used IC Markets. I heard that one was good too, but I've never used them. I'd like to continue our on Jesus convo. I love talking Jesus. I love talking, that type of stuff. So I'm always down. We got to set up like a call like directed towards that. Is there anywhere else we could check the calendar? I usually check it on Metals, whatever, Metal, whatever it's called. Metal Mines. This guy here. Oh, we're good. Yeah, it's up. Let me check this one. All right. Yeah, it seems like we're back. So tomorrow, what do we got? We got crude oil inventories tomorrow. Nothing too crazy. It's Thursday where we start running into some red folders here. So on Thursday the 20th, 8:30, we're gonna have unemployment claims. We're gonna have NFP. We're going to have that Philly stuff, and then we'll be in the headlines here all day Thursday throughout the session, and then Friday we'll have PMI. Yeah, we'll have PMI come in. And that's it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get a CPI next week.
Wednesday and Thursday, pretty heavy news events. That's really it, right?
Oh wow. Yeah, really Thursday. Thursday's a big one. We'll get ADP here. Okay, I guess we're gonna get non-farm payroll. No, that would be So I guess they're gonna do that on the first Friday of December. So we obviously haven't had an NFP here in like 2 months or a CPI or anything like that. So it looks like December we start up again pretty much.
Let's get it. December, bro. Holy smokes.
Dude, crazy, bro. Crazy.
Right. Oh, obviously, yeah. I obviously could wait, but I'm excited for it, looking forward to. I could definitely wait, but our webinar, our yearly review webinar that we're gonna do, bro. I'm really excited to see that one. Yeah, versus last year's. It's gonna be great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane.
There was a lot of things that we talked about. We talked a lot about a certain adjustments that we were gonna make in this year, in last year's yearly review webinar, and we made these adjustments this year, and it's just gonna be beautiful to see like the results, over the course of the year.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one. 36 seconds. Do we get a play here at 9:45? Let's see. We're trying to come back. Yeah, we might be able to get this.
I want to see a nice body though.
If you're not subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're creeping on 50K here, which was just a vision, a dream, and an imagination about 3.5 years ago. All right, this
look fire.
Yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad here. So if we can get a top wick, the sell stops are looking nice. Let me see here. We're gonna need a decent top wick though, because I want to see if we can enter on the current candle.
Yeah, current.
And get that wick fill. So let's see if we can like wick down a little bit, make a top wick, and we'll see if we can get in. In the meantime, like the stream and please sub to the channel. Yeah, sub to the channel. Don't make me beg.
It's been nice to see that body a little bit stronger, but
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, current candle good though. We still grabbed the pack and all that, so. And we faked out 215.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's see if we can get a little lower wick here, and then a move back up, and then a potential entry on that break of that new low. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I'm going to opt out of this one on top step. I'm already up very nice there today. So I'd rather just take this probably on this instant funded. Let's see if we can get maybe a little bit of a pullback and then a re-entry or an entry on the break of the low. We never, ever enter on the flip, ever.
Nope. Goldie said nope.
That's okay. I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah.
Good idea, though. Good idea.
Yeah, very good idea.
What makes you like cool with this way, the way the candle closed here, like, you know, like with the small body, like how
Yeah,
come
rejection.
you're cool with that wick fill?
Range
when the
filled.
wick's bigger.
Yeah, like you got rejection, you got the whole range filled, you got already a break of the low on that candle. We reclose bearish, we get a top wick. If this one had a little low, that would have been great. But either way, the move looks good coming down.
Okay.
And we faked out too, John. If you look close to 15 to the left,
Right.
we kind of faked out there too.
Yeah,
True.
right.
Even though it's a smaller candle though, but
See like that.
Right.
Boom. Looks a little bit better like
Right.
that.
Got you. Yeah. I was all about the direction with you guys and stuff too. I guess I just didn't like the candle, the way the candle closed.
yeah, I'd like
But
it a little bit steeper too. You know, bigger
Everything
bottom.
though, like in terms of looking for sells, and I
Yep.
was all with that.
Yeah, the reason I didn't take that was, I'll show you why, right? So we had this candle close, right? And now we had this next one open, right? So the next one opens up and it comes up, right? But if you notice here, anytime you ever see me, let me make this a little steeper because that's what it was. Anytime you ever see me take a trade, what do? Where do I put my sell stops? They're usually where? On the break of a what? Anyone know? Tally HD?
There we go.
The answer is your question. On the low, right? So on the low. So the idea here is if we don't have a low, I very rarely enter on the flip because sometimes what'll happen, Tally, is that it'll make that wick and then it'll start to return back up. And it'll just give the candle the wick, right? So that way now that bullish candle now, right, has a lower wick for price to continue moving up. So the reason I wouldn't take that trade is because we didn't have that wick. So if we would have came down, made the wick, maybe like flip bullish for another minute or two, just buying me a little couple seconds to get a sell stop in there, that's when I like to add it. Because now we're actually breaking a low instead of creating one, right? So creating a low is much different than breaking a low. Breaking a low indicates that we're going to move down to create a new low, right? Creating one, you know, that could mean that we're creating one to move up. So that's why you never see me enter trades, and that's why you always hear me say, if that candle can make a little low first, right, then we can get in on the break of that low. Yeah, good question though. Good question.
And those are for the playbook specifically, like those are the entries for the playbook. Current lows, previous candle and current candle entries, right? Highs and lows of that candle. So previous highs or lows, current high or lows, those are the entries for the playbook, right? That makes the playbook valid.
Yeah.
Because you get your setup, but then you need your entry, right? And those are the entries you need, what Nick just mentioned.
A lower wick first? Yeah, first or second. But if you notice, if you study the way candles open, a lot of times, like, again, let's say we got that bearish candle. A lot of times, if you study the way candles open, they will open like this, boom, and they will move down real quick, right? They'll create that low, and then what they'll do is they'll start moving back up to create the high. So once that low is established, that's where we say, okay, great, right? Now if we can come up here and make a high, then we can enter on the break of that low. So yeah, so usually if you study the way they open up, bearish candles will open up first, moving down, pop up, give you that top wick, and then our entry now sits right there. The flip, I never like entering on the flip because the flippy, you know, the flipping. It flip one way, it flip the other way, flip back the other way. So
And
I like
those-
a good logical break of a higher low. You know, that's what keeps me pretty profitable.
And when we flip, we just flip to make the higher low. Like, you know, like that's what we do.
Yeah.
We flip to make the higher low, and then who knows what happens then, you know, then it's all random.
Yep.
Then you got to count on price to re-break that low or whatnot, right? So
Exactly. So does that make sense? Any question on that? It's pretty important. It'll save you a lot of losses, man. I promise you. All right, next step is we'll see how the 30-minute candle closes, and we go from there.
Yes, sir.
I clipped that one. A lot of sauce on that.
Clip it.
Nice.
Would I take the 30 or the 1 hour?
What do you-
Yeah. Yeah, 30 resistance isn't too bad here, too.
What do you think about a closure below 65 if we just like push down?
Below here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be best. I think that might come after like a range, something like this.
Yeah.
Start ranging, and price will use like 65 there, and then maybe on a closure below, just boom.
Yeah, it gives us a lot of range coming down to like that resistance you got marked up.
Yeah, it does. I think the 30 onion's pretty good though. We can, if we stay put like where we are, we can use it for like break even or management,
Right.
fill the wick, go break even, and then see if we can get through here.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so now that we got the top wick though, price is ready to go. You know what I mean? But if we enter on this break of the low now, it's just, 108 pips, so can't do that. Previous candle low? Yeah, you could enter on that too. I wanted that wick fill. Yeah, it was like 32
Yeah,
pips.
Garrett, that's true, bro. We got a new 4-hour candle coming up too. We could anticipate a lower wick.
Good idea. Good idea.
Yep.
As long as you keep making good ideas, right? Writing up good plays.
Exactly.
You act on certain ones. Certain ones allow you in, certain ones don't. But keep track of like when your ideas work, right? And check those off, knowing that you're gaining read on the markets.
That's actually what the pros do. They just create multiple ideas, and when they come about, they take them. If they don't, then they scratch it, and then they create a new idea.
Yeah. And you don't have to trade every idea, because again,
No.
certain ideas will let you in, certain ideas won't. But at least you have the idea and you're developing that read on the market, which is obviously going to make you profitable.
Yeah.
Forex Factory is back. I know, I've seen that. TradeZella's back too. Yeah, it's been a good week. The way we stay so green is being picky like that. Because if we're not picky like that, if we just enter in on the flip, now that candle goes all the way back into drawdown, you get all scared, and next thing you know, you're closing in drawdown for no reason. So the reason we are as successful as we are is really due to our ability to be disciplined and really the ability to be picky with what we do.
Literally, I love being picky.
Me too. It makes a lot of money.
I love looking at an average move and just letting it go without any FOMO whatsoever.
Same.
And willingly letting it go because there's something better that's gonna show up in a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So you don't just let these average moves just go. You willingly let them go because there's something better coming.
Yeah, one of my elite guys, he said, I just wanted to share some stuff. I've been very green lately, but I think I'm trading a little too much. Is it normal for a beginner? And I hope it's cool that I show this, but I like this. He's green, but what he's realizing, especially you see where it's 12 trades, 6 trades, 8 trades, 10 trades. I know you only see the final outcome of that, but what's crazy is on this day here where he had 12 trades, his first trade, he might have been up $600, right? And same thing here, 18 trades, his very first trade of the day, and I don't know, I'd have to look, or he's an elite member, we'll go over all these, but you never know. He could have been up $500 on that first trade, and new traders want to keep trading. So it's not like he doesn't know what he's doing, but regardless of whether you know what you're doing or not, the more times you put yourself in the market, the more times you open yourself up for risk or loss. So you have to understand that. So again, we talked about this just a few minutes ago, but since from Asian and today, right? So I took a trade in Asian session, and that was it. I didn't take another trade until New York session today. And then look at the P&L that I'm producing, right? So again, less is more, right? 12 trades here, I think that's a little much. You never know, too. It could have been up $700, right, on the first trade of the day. And then because he's over trading in a way, right, he's going to put himself open for much more risk. And a lot of times that your first trade, you get off to a good start and you're like, I want to make more than that, right? And then it dwindles itself down. And the tough part about this is like, it's a back and forth. It's a mental ping pong. It's a all day affair. It's a, hey, honey, I know we had plans to go to lunch, but I'm locked in right now. I'm focused on this trading thing. It's like, no, you're not. You're over trading, trying to get your $500 loss back, you know? So you have to understand that less is truly more, right? Again, we talk about Asian session last night, $3,000, right? 28 or something, 2,800, let's call it. Let's call it $3,000 for easy math, right? $3,000 in Asian, right? Then we come over here to New York. We make $3,000 in New York, right? So in 2 trades, I'm up $6,000. 2 trades, 2 sessions, roughly about 2 hours. So you see how less becomes a lot more, right? Than taking like 18 or 12 or even 8 or 9, right? Or all these trades, right? You never know. That negative day may have landed. He may have began that day again positive 500, right? So when I'm green, I stay green. You know, I try and really live by that one. I know what it's like to give money back to the markets. I did it for 3 years, and that 3 years really put a quote unquote fear in me, right? I guess I can call it that, to where I don't want to go through that mental ping pong, that mental battle anymore. I want to take a really good trade and get paid on it, right? And then take another really good trade and get paid on it. If I'm not bullish. If I'm bullish, aka in the green, on a session, very rarely are you going to see me take 1 or 2 more trades during that session, right? So you just got to take it session by session. Use your skill set to your advantage. Get in, get out, make some money, enjoy the day, and move on to the next session. So that's what I would say. But again, to your question, yes, beginners like to do that because, again, when they hit that button and it makes them money, they think, okay, well, I got to hit that button more. I got to hit that button more. We got to hit that button. That button makes money. But then a lot of times they come to realize that the button, if not used properly, actually takes money, right? So, yeah. So once you come to that realization, you begin to get a lot more with a lot less effort.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday too, but look at making profits in trading like you just robbed the bank, right? Get your bag and be out, right? You know that if you go back in there, you could lose the bag and even some more, so get the bag and be out and look for the next best opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. It's a job, make money, shut it down. Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, if this is the way you choose to get money, then when you get some, you better be pretty responsible with it. All right, we got a 30 closure, but this might not be good. Yeah, the 15 was the one I wanted it on up here.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, we might range here now. Am I coming live tomorrow at New York? God willing, brother, I'll be here. If God wants me here, I'll be here. I'm up 1K today. I don't care if it makes perfect sense. Let's go. W. Yeah, so we got nothing here. We closed right at that support. If you look at the 30-minute, pretty strong support here. So.
You like new support here, 15?
Yeah, I do. I'm willing to stick around, hang out for a little bit here. We should be able to get some more opportunity. We got a 4-hour closure here now. So the 4-hour candle closed. I think if we can get a little support and then a closure below the range, and what we could do, we could say, hey, how you doing? Peekaboo, what do you want to do? Right? And basically take this move down to create that 4-hour lower wick before it moves back up there. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll stick around for a little longer, see if we can get it. Peekaboo, what do you want to do? You got a little 5 support there too. So yeah, let's just hang tight. If it drives, it drives. I mean, it's whatever. We already made money today. You know, that's the cool part about it is it's in our hands.
Yeah.
We hold the ball. Yeah, other than that
4 hour
support,
close.
the 30 isn't bad, but just be careful here. What are you gonna say?
4 hour close, pretty nice bullish too, like a wick fill.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a wick fill.
Yeah, I like support. You do too?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I like it. 15-minute support.
It's clean.
Close back below it. Otherwise, we can get faked out here, sniped out on the 4 hour,
Right,
making a
definitely.
lower wick.
Alright.
Yeah, that's too scary now.
Yeah.
We kind of already made the move there before and all that, so we might get a little move down though. What you gonna do today, John?
I don't know, man. Just chill. Probably hit the gym. I'm actually going to the Lightning game tonight.
Oh,
So I'm going to a hockey game,
okay.
like a professional hockey game, NHL game, and yeah, probably just chill out. Really, maybe take a nap before, go get some food, and go enjoy that game,
Yes, sir. That's good.
and then trade London sesh.
No
Cool.
Asia for you?
No Asia.
I
for
mean, I'm
Johnny
gonna be
Gems
at the
tonight.
game during Asian session, unfortunately. So probably won't see me. Yeah, you won't see me in Asian
Magnus
session
gonna show
in
up.
the clubhouse.
I got you,
Magnus
bro. I'll
will-
be there.
Rafi and Magnus,
Magnus
will take
can't
over
even
for
see
me.
straight.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Magnus,
man.
Magnus will be there tonight. Don't worry. You'll be
I'll
alright,
be in the
John.
chat though. You'll see me. My
In
presence will be
Asian?
there.
I'm definitely not there. I'm paying
He
the.
said Asia? He stuttered on that one.
Asian. I'm pulling the Asian no-show.
He's pulling the no-show. 2 days in a row.
Big card.
That'd be crazy.
No, I kind of need you though. I need you to go today, bro, for me.
No way, for real?
Yeah, bro.
Ah.
So you're gonna have you're gonna have to do that for me, bro.
Yeah, let's see
Yo,
about
is
that.
it nighttime already over there?
Bro, it's getting so dark so early. It's like 4. It's 4
Sheesh.
p.m.
Same here, like 4:35, already dark.
Bro, it's 4:03 and it's dark.
Damn, bro.
And bro, the worst
way,
thing is
4?
that the sun was there for 5 minutes today and then it got overrode.
Wow.
Override by like thousands of chemtrails. So that's perfect.
Vampires coming out.
They know how powerful you are, man. They can't
Bro,
let the
for
sun
real,
hit you.
They want to take away the power.
They
If it
know
ever
that-
gets
that
too bright, they'll
warrior
give you
in
some
Denmark.
sunscreen. Don't worry. We don't want you getting any of that sun out there.
Definitely not. Way too dangerous, right?
Yeah,
Is
bro. I
that-
might have to take some trades on my phone tonight in Asian.
Oh, yeah.
While
You're
at the
at the
game,
game?
that's wild.
From the seats, bro. Yeah, from the seats of the game.
Bro, if you make
Bro,
it
focus
back
on the game,
while
bro.
at the game, that would be
No.
wild.
Yeah, we'll definitely make it. I think we'll make way more back, honestly, on the next best trade.
So, bro, it's 4 o'clock and it's dark.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. That's like some New York, like straight
Yeah,
heart
it's
of the
New York,
winter
man.
type of vibe.
Yeah. And that's for the next like 5 months.
The sun goes down like an hour later than you.
Yeah.
You said Nick's single-handedly fighting poverty for thousands. You're hilarious, bro. The big small guy, W. My goodness, bro. Hey, we do what we can. We do what we can. Nobody knows nothing. Bro, you got to move to Florida. You ever considering that or what?
I don't know about Florida. Potentially. I mean, the weather is
It could
good.
be too much of a culture shock, to be honest, to just move.
Yeah, that'd be kind of insane.
Right.
I think you should
I have
just
considered
visit
it
a couple
but
times a
I
year.
would wait some years.
Since you're one of the most wealthiest kids in Denmark at this point, you might as well just
Right.
visit like 4 or 5 times a year.
Yeah, literally. I can. Yeah, I'm coming.
Seriously.
Definitely.
I mean, technically, you're only,
No,
what,
you can't,
18
bro.
hours away?
It's like
That's
17
something,
hours
right?
trip.
Oh, only
Well,
Think
17.
about
It's
it, it's
with-
not that much.
But bro, the ride home is only 12, so we just gotta find the right one. But we couldn't find a good one when it was Christmas time and all that. So yeah, and it was
So-
also more expensive, but it's fine. You know.
What's
so we
your ride back time in December? Like 17?
What
You said
do you mean? Wait, what?
What did you say about there's the ride back in December?
Oh yeah, the ride back, like to Denmark again, is only 12 hours.
That's awesome.
So coming
crazy.
back, like coming here was more time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
They probably got that jet stream on the way back. Find the jet stream and just cruise.
Yeah, literally.
That's
Also,
where
a little more for middle landing, but yeah, in London too.
Hey, by the way, that's where
London.
we're at right now. We're in the jet stream. You guys know what the jet stream is, right? Because when you start to do the right things long enough, you enter the jet stream. So does anyone not know what the jet stream is? Because when a plane takes flight, and a lot of times like they'll come up and they'll be flying, it'll be all rough, and then what they do is they find this thing called the jet stream. And as they get in that jet stream, it almost speeds it up, like they get into that flow. And that's the way a lot of TTE traders are beginning to flow, right? They're starting to find the jet stream, right? Find the momentum, the consistency. And then in here for us is just not a quicker trip, but payouts, right?
Yep.
Payouts. And that's where you see a lot of people beginning to excel because they've been doing the right things long enough. Keep in mind, the first push up was the hardest, I bet. Right? I bet you, if anyone can anyone confirm this, right? That first push almost seemed impossible, but then it got a little easier, right? You joined the clubhouse, you went to the webinars, you started to get your repetition in, you started learning a lot here, and as you begin to learn, right, that's where you start to take on that momentum, and as you do, that jet stream opens up for you, you know, and now you're sitting in that, having a lot of momentum. And again, keep in mind, you're not the one speeding up. See, if the pilot got all cocky, like, look at me, I'm the man. No, he found the flow, right? He found the flow and he got in it. You know what we can credit the pilot to doing? Finding it, getting in it, being in the flow, right? That's what we can credit ourselves to, is being willing to get into the flow, being willing to move up, to make the mistakes, to learn the lessons, right? But the credit goes to the momentum, right? The flow, the playbook, the things that keep us profitable, the habits, the thoughts, the disciplines, right? The actions and whatnot that really get you up here and get you into that zone. And then once it comes together, you know, it just starts coming together, right? So some of you guys are here, right? Some of you guys are here right now, and that's okay. Enjoy it. Right? Some of you guys are here right now, and that is beautiful as well. And some of you guys are truly in the jet stream, right? And I hope you enjoy this. I hope you understand that you are worthy of everything you got coming to you because you were willing to go through this step and that step, and that step was able, these two steps were able to build so much character, so much discipline, patience, knowledge, understanding, skill set, right? That now it's taking on a life of its own. So welcome to the jet stream. And if you're not in it, we're here encouraging you. You know, every step of the way, we'll be here. We'll be here in your season over here, and we'll be here in your season over here, and we cannot wait to welcome you into the jet stream. Never stop live trading? I probably won't. If I start trading by myself, who knows? I might turn into like an overtrader, over risker. You never know. So where you at? You don't have to tell us, but I'm praying for you in whatever season you are in, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. I'm wishing the best for you, you know, and I'm rooting for you, and I'm here for you every single day. So we're going to do this. We're going to do it together. Did someone say jet ski? No, but I have nothing to do today, and that might be a vibe here of the day. So don't be surprised if maybe later on my Instagram story, you hear me talking a whole bunch of crap about going jet skiing on a Tuesday. Nah, I got to work out today. I got some things to do today, so no jet skiing. Yes, sir. Dark at 4:30 is a Canada vibe. Yeah, it's true. It's like a New York February 20th vibe type of deal. Yeah. No more live streams. It's only jet stream now, baby. That's true. I feel like I'm stepping into a new challenge this week. Been trading instance, but now accounts are paused. Okay, first time trading combines in a while. All right, let's go, Matty Dukes. Congratulations on the payouts and all the recent success. Just, again, here you are. Here you are in the jet stream. Stay there.
Yo, let's
Just
go, Matty
stay
W.
there.
Congrats to your accomplishments. Let's go.
Yes. Just the new normal. You know, you just got to consider it in your own mind, the new normal, and it will be.
Yo.
Later, Bree. Have a great day. Have a great day. All right. So I think our 4 hour has a lower wick now. So the shorts are not probably going to be as good as they were. 4 hour got a low here. We might break the highs and continue moving bullish to fill that wick. 1 hour slowing up here at support. 30-minute never closed below the ranges here. 15-minute closing up in about 3 minutes. So let's see.
I like it. Wait,
what's your anticipation you said? Support here?
So I would think that the 4 hour bottom wick is in place, right? Now that it looks something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe we get a little bit of a steeper wick with a new 15-minute candle, and then if the 15 can kind of come down, tap that area, and then kind of close like this, then I think we're good.
Yeah. Would you like a fade here, or do you only look for closures?
I think we should wait for the confirmation on the closure here. Yeah, because again, you know, this can go down, right? This could definitely go down. We've been pretty bearish here, so it could still go down. I'd rather wait for a nice closure above and then we take the buy.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
Yep.
Minimum deposit and trade ovate. I don't know, but we can Google it.
Like, what's the minimum you need?
It's probably like 100.
Probably.
Minimum what? For what you say?
Minimum, like a minimum amount you need to deposit in like your brokerage
Trade
brokerage account.
I don't even think you need 100. I think you can less.
Maybe.
Maybe 50.
There is no minimum deposit to open a TradeOvate account, but you'll need enough capital to meet the margin requirements and cover trading costs and actively trade with a minimum of $50.
Okay.
For sub accounts, the minimum deposit's $1,000. So there's no minimum deposit requirement, but obviously, right, if you want to trade, then you need some money to trade. So $50 will be enough to get you in the door.
Yeah.
But we don't talk about minimums, no, I'm just kidding.
But $50, like, bro, go get a combine, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you
go get
can
a-
flip it, whatever.
Yeah,
Flip
yeah, I
your
would say
50,
that.
but
Get the profits into the account.
yeah, bro.
Bro. With $50, go get a combine.
Dun 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 dun. I'm doubling up as a human search engine as well. Yes, sir, Vishal. Great to see you, brother. Great to see you. The exhaust, yeah, I gotta get it. I'm sending it over to Marty McFly here because I can't take it in my car to his shop. So yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I ended up getting one and got a different one, and I think I made the better choice. So yeah, it'll be on by the time like Magnus and Rafi and all them get here for December for sure. It might be on
That's
next
gonna
week.
be sick,
Yeah,
bro.
it might be on next week.
Oh my goodness.
Looking forward to see that and hear that because the sound is gonna be
Yeah, it's gonna sound
Next level
Absolutely
for
phenomenal.
sure.
Yeah, sound good.
Facts, yeah.
Got some payout. Now thinking about going to a live account. Yeah. I would say if you can, $3,000 to $5,000 would be like my minimum deposit.
Yeah.
Because then like at $3,000 you can start making some money every day. You know, let's say you made $100 a day right off a $3,000 account, you start to get some motion there. But to put in like 100 or 200 or 300 or 500, you know, it's tough to make money that way. But it could be done.
Yeah, bro,
Okay.
facts.
So this is probably my last idea here is if we can kind of wick down, creates support now that the 4-hour candle has a lower wick, then we could potentially take the buys going up. If not, then, you know, we just keep all the profits that we made today and come back tomorrow.
Yeah, bag's full anyway, so.
Bags are literally full. The only reason I'm even looking at a trade is just because this instant account hit BE earlier. But I'm not going to take any
Same
trades
on one of
on,
mine.
yeah. No trades
Yeah.
on Top Step for me. I'm already up pretty heavy, almost about $3 grand today. And then all my other accounts here are up $600 each. So we're pretty heavy. We're pretty heavily stacked here today. No shortage of any
600
profits, I'll tell you
5.
that. Yeah.
Did you you said you got break even on that trade?
On the yeah, on that. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I got break even on one account too.
Just on this
But you
account.
guys
though.
Yeah,
closed on
same
the other?
here.
Yeah.
I got slipped really bad, bro.
Oh
And
my
I was
goodness.
like, nah, I don't like that entry, so I kind of like moved myself to BE. No way.
Yeah, damn, slipped. Sheesh.
Do
Yeah.
you have forex?
No, it's this new take profit company. Take profit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trading it on Trade08 here on TradingView, and I've noticed that like I get split pretty aggressively sometimes.
Oh, okay, that's not cool.
Yeah, when I get slipped like that, bro, I don't want to be in it anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel
feel
that.
that.
Bro.
It's scary. That's why I didn't like it. That's why it's a better switch moving over.
Yeah.
Bro, literally, sometimes in C-Trade, I remember Forex days, I got slipped like 7 pips. I'm like, wait, what? You went break even? I was still in drawdown, bro. What?
Right.
Meanwhile, we're shooting for like a 12 pip target. It's like, okay, I guess I got slipped 7 pips. So yeah.
Yeah, and you took full CP. I was like, okay, $30 is cool and 100K. I mean, yeah.
Why you moved over to futures after us, right?
Nah, same time, around
Oh,
same
okay.
time.
Yeah, man. Future is a game changer. Dominion Markets is pretty good. Yeah, I use them for actually like 2 years. Traded live with them, so I like them for. Again, all forex is gonna have slippage and spread and all that. But again, out of all the brokers in the space, they're definitely one of the best. What we got going on here? Hey, yo, TTE Island? Anyone?
Ah, that's sick.
I'm with it.
Shit, look at this golf
see it.
course. Oh my god.
Well, you're
Dude.
gonna have 500 up to 1,000 million and multi-millionaires. So we can make
Seriously,
that
I don't
happen.
see why we wouldn't be able to purchase an island.
Yeah.
Wow, nice couple miles of beach too here. Look at that. Clean.
What's the
TT
gym in the
Island.
sauna?
Probably in one of these
It's
buildings.
gotta be there somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. Ice bath, sauna.
Is that a
Yeah.
crumble cookie? What the heck? Who put that there? No, I was kidding.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a crumble cookie right there. I see too.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I see it.
I think I see a crumble cookie over
island.
here. What the
TT
heck?
You
Island.
gotta have a racquetball or pickleball kind of court in there too.
Yeah. Parking lot. What do we need cars for?
We're walking everywhere.
What is this, like a 1900 hole golf course going on here? How many holes are there?
Cars. Probably like dirt bikes. That'd be fire, but
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see if we can get down towards 50. We wanted the sells, but really would have loved them from more so up here, So this candle just didn't give us what we wanted. So yeah, we'll look around here and maybe we'll get something, maybe not. Give me 2 more years, I can contribute. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Don't invite Bill Clinton. How you doing?
definitely not.
Definitely not.
Gold in the US, I would go with Trade08. They're like, I wouldn't say like a recommended broker or anything, but they're the ones that I use because I haven't really tried. Like, there's another one called AMP that I haven't tried, but Trade08's been pretty good. And what I like about Trade08 is that you can use Trading View. You can trade right on Trading View, so it makes it pretty smooth.
Yeah.
NQ.
Yeah, train off trading view, in my opinion, is much better than trade vape.
NQ bleeders. Wow, no bottom wick there. What's that 4 hour look like? Oh wow, no bottom wick on the 4 hour. Yeah, 1 hour coming back up. 30 looking good. 15 actually not looking bad here at all. Respect the lows. Yeah, I would say potential buy stops on the break of that high if you don't like that. Wait on the 30-minute closure, but looks good to continue up here. Looks good. Looks good to continue up until like probably like, yeah, right up into that area there. Okay, can we get our support that we're looking for here? Possibly, possibly.
Oh.
We got a big week, man. Big week. What do we got? 6 weeks for the end of the year?
Yeah.
Got a big workout
6.
this week. Literally took yesterday off just so I can play some golf, and now I'm like, all right, the rest of the week we gotta focus. We gotta lock in.
Yeah.
I had to lock in though and settle that like tie thing because we had, remember John, like the whole.
Yeah, I know.
So
It was only right we do that.
I had to go off yesterday. Just had to.
Yeah, bro, my guy went off. Nick's getting nice with golf. His iron game, bro, like you got that on me. Like,
Insane, dude. John's driver
iron
game is on
insane.
another level. But damn, my iron and my
It really
putter
is.
is crazy.
That's where I'm lacking is my iron game. So like my driver and putter will do the job, but like the iron, I always be messing up my irons and stuff, and that's what's getting me right now. Because bro, you get a nice driver shot, okay, cool. Like, you know, you're shooting
You
two
can
from
still
like the
mess up there,
fairway.
yeah, for real.
But exactly, like it's just getting you like middle way there, you know, a little bit more than halfway there.
Yeah.
And then bro, like then you got your iron game for your second shot, trying to get you to the green from the fairway. You know, you mess up the iron a couple times, like, you know, you're already down like 4 strokes, right?
Mhm.
And if Nick gets a good iron, which he does, like he has a good iron, like puts him on the green for like 4 strokes, and I'm there at like 5, you know. So the iron definitely makes a big it's a game changer when you're good with it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if you got a good iron, a good wedge game, and a good putt, it's over. It's over, bro. Like, to be honest, even some of the tee boxes, I just whipped out like a 6 iron, 8 iron, and hit it way better, more accurate than I would normally hit a driver.
Right.
Short game is the game. That's right. That's why I focus on it, you know. The driver is just one shot, you know. Everything else, all the rest of the work has to be done with those irons.
Is iron like short and drivers like the long shots, or?
The driver is like the first shot. So the one off the tee box. And then
long,
the irons, you can use the irons for long shots. They have different irons like that you are used for different distance. But bro, once you learn your basically all you gotta do is learn your distance. How far can you get it, or what's your distance with this club or that club, and then like you could start to tailor things. Like let's say I use a 9 iron for like 120. If I want, I could really maybe even just use an 8, right, and then have like a nice easy swing, and not have to try and do too much. So yeah, you can strategize, but you got to get comfortable with the tools first, and which are the clubs, and then you can kind of it's all collecting data, right? Everything is all about collecting data. Once you realize like what you can do with certain irons or clubs, you start collecting the data on that, and then anytime you're at that distance, now you know which tool to use based off the data.
Damn, cool.
Yeah.
18 birdies, it's a good app too. I think I'm gonna start using that a little bit more. Never use a driver, just stick with, wow. Oh, the 3-wood, okay, cool. Sometimes I get a little cheeky from like where a pitching wedge would be, and instead of using like a wedge or anything like that, I'll actually use like a 3-wood and kind of putt it. Yeah, I'm dirty with that sometimes. I only bring that out every now and then, but when I do it, it usually works. Some pros don't use the driver. True. if you're confident in your iron game, like your 6-iron or something like that, then yeah.
You said some pros only don't
Well,
use the driver.
They don't, but they will.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't.
Right. Everyone has like their own strategy, game plan.
Yeah. But we hit birdie yesterday. We had one birdie. So one birdie and I think 1 or 2 pars for me yesterday. So I by the way, I'm still not that good, right? So just trying to get better. We're just trying to get better. Maybe if I get better at this trading thing, I'll have to play some golf. Yes, sir, Justin. Let's play, man.
Oh,
Let's
Justin.
play. Hey, I didn't play any golf until I was good at trading.
Golf's a chill game, bro. For real.
Very chill, especially on a Monday when there
And
ain't
when the
nobody
weather's
out
nice.
there.
And when you're with your boys too.
Yeah. Later, Trendy Breeze. Later, my man. Yeah, let's see what happens. We got 3 minutes here, and that's basically going to decide the rest of the day for me. If we get a good closure, the buys might be possible. If we get a crappy closure, I'm out of here.
I'm feeling we get this stuff.
We definitely could.
Could be setting up for like a 30-minute invert celery too.
Oh, yeah. 30 minute?
Yeah.
True.
15 an invert celery.
True.
Pretty
Golf
true.
is life. Except when it's like summertime in Florida, then golf is death.
Facts. Yeah. Definitely gonna be using current candle stops here,
I won't be playing much golf this summer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
unless we're not in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Magnus.
I will be in the UK though. I'll be in London mid to late May with the rest of the TTE squad. So that's looking like
You there?
it's happening. It is happening. May of 2026. TTE touches down in the UK. Crazy. We don't have the exact dates confirmed yet, but I would say plan for like mid to late May. And we got to golf. We can't go to the UK and not golf.
Definitely not.
So we'll be there. We're gonna come with a bunch of the boys here from the US. I'm gonna bring Anna. I'm gonna bring the kids. All that. So we're planning on like a 2 or 3 week trip. Yeah, we're probably gonna stay for a couple weeks. We'll also have a new little baby. Coming in roughly like 10, 15 days here. So we'll have a new little one with us.
Yep.
Yeah, we might take a private jet. Yep. We're looking into all that. I think it's only right.
Right.
I think it's only right. Okay,
only
potential
right,
buy stops coming up. So the plan here is if we can get this lower wick, right, come down, give us some sort of a lower wick. Ideally, we want to break these highs. Those are our previous 30-minute highs, so that'll probably be my entry. And then, yeah, just taking TP up at the top of the range. 40, 80, 40, 75-ish, somewhere around here. It's the simple range fill.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it.
You'll chip in for the PJ? Let's go, Louis G. I think we ought to take it out of Texas anyway. All right, what's the stop looking like here? Yeah. It's going to have to be current candle.
Yeah, current. Should be fine. Look at the 32. So,
yeah. All right, let's see if we can get a lower wick out of this guy. And then, the entry for me is going to be on the break of the 30-minute wick.
Yeah, same.
Let's see if we can get it.
just flies. 1-0 already out of the week.
Don't fly, go. Not yet.
That would be the market telling us, like, you guys are trying to do too much. You're already up thousands of dollars. You're sitting here at the market. It's time to go.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. TT, new member. Let's get it. W. Bye now. All right. See you later. Have a great day.
Okay, cool. Market execute order field.
Oh, buy. Like actually buy like right now without that lower wick? Not a chance, brother. Not a chance.
Damn it, Goldie.
We going.
It's all
Cool.
good. I ain't
See you
worried
later.
about it.
See ya.
We knew
Bye-bye.
we made money today. We predicted this move, right? We predicted this move. Nothing you can do about no wicks and all that. You know, we just follow the system and it makes money. Okay, cool. I think that's it for me. Yeah, that's it. 30's going to be probably moving up. 15-minute may or may not come back for that lower wick. But that we needed it, right? That was going to be our stop loss there. So no wick, no biggie. No trade, no problem. Lower wicks, they give you stop losses. Yeah, because where's your stop loss going? Logically. All right, so if you enter here now, where's the stop? Logically, I wouldn't want to keep it here. This is, too risky to keep it right there. So you'd have to keep it below there, which is 142 pips, my bad. So, plus you also want to see candles trending, just like the market trends up and down, right? So do candlesticks. So a good candlestick trend is going to look like this, where it got lower wicks, upper wicks, lower wicks, upper wicks, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? We need that higher low if we want to keep moving up. Yeah, otherwise you ain't got that, and then you ain't got a stop loss there. Buy now, yeah, now it's buy now. Buy now just turned into buy now.
Bye.
That's the thing about the
Yeah,
gulag. You don't have to
sounds-
be logical. That's true. But a lot of times, no logic equals no profit. So trade the system that makes the money and not the emotions that want the money.
Amen.
Okay, I think we leave it there.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it. This ain't gonna be good. I'll be honest though. Let me leave you a little game plan though, because if this don't work out and you get this closure back below the range now, you're gonna get a re-break of that. Let me draw a little bit better. You're gonna get a re-break of that 4-hour low. Liquidity's already been grabbed here, right? We could continue moving down. So actually, I will be paying attention a little bit and waiting on that after the stream. But if the buys go from here, I don't even care. So cool. Here comes our lower wick.
Like a plan.
Yeah, we Gucci.
Good.
All right,
That's
man.
clear.
Yep.
Great trade earlier, by the way. Don't forget about what we did
Gucci.
earlier. We took like 70 pips on the buy position from right here to about 60 pips there. So great job on that trade. Keep your money here today. I think if you get this closure below, everything actually looks pretty good to continue moving down. That 4-hour candle should not be coming back down towards its low at this point. It should be coming straight up. So being that the 4-hour did tap target here with this candle, you may get a re-break of that low, and you may get a 4-hour candle that ends up pushing down again, right? So just keep that in mind, and I'll probably be looking for something like that after the stream if I'm still around. All right?
Bye, bro. Same. Yep. Thank you
Cool.
for having us here.
All right,
Thanks for
y'all.
having us, brother.
Of course, thanks for being here. Clubhouse, I'll talk to you guys in the Clubhouse chat. Everyone else, we'll see you guys back here on YouTube tomorrow. If you guys want to trade all the sessions and take all the trades with us, jump in the Clubhouse. We are moving and grooving to end this year strong. And if not, we will see you guys back mañana on the New York live stream. All right, another one here
Peace,
for
man.
New York session. We're on a heater, gang. Let's keep up the great work, and we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning.
Sorry. See y'all.
Johnny Gems,
See you,
Rafi,
Nathan.
Magnus, love y'all boys. Chat,
See you, Nick.
Clubhouse,
Have an awesome day.
love y'all. Peace. Later.
Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. I'm pouring spirit, so he use me like I'm chump change. Ain't pouring spirits, he flow through me, he just pouring rain. Lay my chains in that water, hit that blue grave. Heard your voice in Memphis, how my oldest got his name. Hey, Father, take me back. Psalms 1 in the morning, meditating fast. How you don't know what you you driving, but got something fast. See my brother's life change when that whip crash. I got whiplash, where the spirit got my head turning. Time to pick trash, if I wanna serve, I'll Jesus serve him. It's a flash, when he coming back, what's your purpose? It's a mismatch, turn the earth flat, Kyrie Irving. Rain on me, rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
Rain on me like you did in the past, and you making it last. Better with you, I was living on glass. Not going back, I never thought I'd make it without. I took the same watch out. Like, what is we talking about? Chillin' with God and he working it out. Do it for you, I can't do it for clout. The message stressing me out. Like, what? I know we lit, we up, following God. I'm making it out. Rain on me, rain on me.
Help me grow, I couldn't do this on my own.
You came into my life.
Rain on me, rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul. Rain on me, Lord, help me grow. Rain on me, clean my spirit, feed my soul.
Dad, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Come on. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Whoa, last time I checked, I'm still hot. Real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill cause steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still that guy that did it on my own. Stay independent. For you to get what I'm getting, it will probably take a village. Just give me a minute, turn a snippet to a hit, and now they all want a percentage, but I'm only paying visits. Big dog, hit 'em with thick thumbs and a quick draw. Pit boss, if they ain't playing, they getting kicked off. Jigsaw, I got 'em puzzled, got 'em a bit lost. It's a feeding frenzy, I put a beat in a pig trough. Got it on lock, got the password. Type of thing you couldn't manufacture. 10,000 hours, got it mastered. Can't you see the patterns? Last time I checked, I'm still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill cause steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill cause steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I'm still the man in my town, they had to crown me. What I used to make in a day, I make it hourly. Told Grand, send me a beat and make it bouncy. When they hear the tag, they know it's about to be big scene, catching us on the big screen. 16, bar slicker is pristine. Let's stream, everything that we spit clean. Big jeans, pockets are looking mint green. Pen game, bulletproof. Look at all the levels that we took it to. Sticking out like a crooked tooth. Staring at the mirror like, look at you. Damn, I'm still hot. Real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Bill cause steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I so tall I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave from a rowboat. Blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, it's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh. I never rest, swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Yeah, look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a what? Mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle of Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Van Gogh. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
I've been on a mission like totally spice. My bed is she bad, but she totally nice. Heel zo blue en haar toes wil ik white. Ik compie niet met jou, dat is zo voor mijn lijk. He knew it for sure, but he left with a why. Yeah, we live, but we destined to die. And you say it on me, but I man then I lie. I'm a lie en ik voel me net Memphis de paai. En ik jag op de goed in de scene. Moest eigenlijk rennen, we lopen misschien. En ik wil niet eens kijken, mijn ogen die zien. En serieus niet genoeg dat ik kopen we 10. Hoef in de beam, hier co-star. I got 5 on my name, I got no star. Come to me just to see how my shows are.
They said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a what? Mission. Go. Okay, let's get it.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made 2. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make 2.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipping, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made 2. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make 2. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, kinda Nick, went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made 2. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.